big shout out to the VIP guys. This is London with Crypto Kingdom and Bitcoin Spike. We're having some nice price action on Bitcoin. We want to bring it to you live on the weekend. Guys, I was going to sit here and do analysis anyway. I'm like, I might as well go live. We are having an inverse head and shoulders rally to the upside, guys. 2.27%, currently at 42,624. Very nice, guys. Very, very nice. We have an upside target of about 44,000. I'm going to go through the details with you, okay? I want to shout out to the VIP. You guys are rocking and rolling in the back, and I mean that. Like, we have a really great group going on right now. Really great group. Just got an alert from Crypto.com on their system, on Crypto.com. Their system, they're up 5%. BTC is up 5%. Not sure where they're measuring that from, but that's the alert they're sending out on Crypto.com. So nice to see that. If you guys are trading, we like to trade on Gate, right? We always definitely, I don't know, guys. We like really strong technicals. So to that extent, that's what we trade on. And yeah, we'll be a little casual today. It is the weekend, so I'm excited to be able to bring you guys a stream. Last night we were going to do it. Shout out to me in the chats, guys. Let me know what you guys are trading, right? Let me know. Did you guys hit Link? Did you hit Luna, right? You know, we got to talk about that. Luna with a shutdown, a depegging, right? Some crazy stuff's been going on, right? Saitama was attacked by robots or something. We got some crazy stuff going on. I did a video on Luna. It got depegged. Bam. In the back, we were talking about Saitama. You guys know that. And bam, it got attacked by robots. I've been talking about incorrect technicals, and it's like, huh, okay, well, it just, I mean, if it's not a right, it's a left in terms of the, you know, the constant attack, just crazy stuff going on. So we're excited to see, and I almost hesitantly came live. I want to tell you guys that a little bit because we've been doing some, I don't know, I've been finding some different things out about the market, right? Like incorrect pricing, right? I found that out the other day on AXS. I brought that to the VIP, and all of a sudden my the internet gets shut off in my house. I'm like, do what? I'm like, somehow I got the chart right, so it's kind of ragging on CZ. If you're not allowed to do that, I guess only the Justice Department is allowed to do that, huh? Well, they can do that just fine. But yeah, that was interesting. So we've had a lot of details like that occur. So I'm a little hesitant to go ahead and say, well, let's go live and talk about Bitcoin pricing. It's going to the upside because everything that we've wanted to touch has gotten depegged, i.e. Luna, from my Luna video. Literally, it got depegged on several exchanges, etc. After we did that. Saitama just got attacked by robots. We've been discussing that in the background. Shout out to AJ Crypto, etc. So I've been talking about problems with technical charts, etc. So I hesitantly came live with Bitcoin just to be like, well, it is completing an inverse head and shoulder. But I mean, the hesitancy was, well, will it continue to do so given the fact that we are live? I'm not going to get, what is it? I won't be a conspiracy theorist or anything like that, but it's just a little much, a little, an attack every 6 months. Okay, I understand it. Incorrect technical every 2-3 months. I understand it, but like 4 or 5 a week, right? It's like anything we focus on, anything we mention, boom. I'm like, okay, well, anyway, hopefully there are good groups out there that are working on cybersecurity and things like that so that people like us, who I'd like to think are the good guys, right? And yeah, we'd like to think of ourselves as good guys. VIP are great guys. We just hope that those cybersecurity efforts, etc., are really, really taking hold because I know there's a lot of work going on in that field. So not to be mentioned lightly. We should say that, not to be mentioned lightly, okay? Hack here, a hack there, a lot of hacks. It's a big cost to the nation. It's a big cost to traders. It's a big, it's a component of GDP, etc. in terms of the overall. You guys don't need this on a Sunday, huh? But it's worth talking about to that extent that it really is. It's got an enterprise cost. It's got a governmental level cost. It's got a cost to the nation. So it's not just no one's out to get VIP. I don't want it to seem like that, but it feels like that sometimes. So when the market is down, maybe that's just that's kind of the impression we get. So this inverse head and shoulders, let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk about enough of my soapbox, right? Okay, as we look at this, $44,000 is indicated. As has been typical, guys, we have run into a frustration of events here. Let's go ahead and look at that frustration. Line of resistance, right? Double hit, bam, bam. Okay, we're currently frustrated at that line of resistance here currently. Okay, so that's where we're at. I wanted to go live because it's an important level. A lot of people may just be ready to absolutely just FOMO in, right? Fear of missed opportunities. You may be looking at your, you may be looking at your account and be like, well, it's finally time to make some money. Let's jump into it. I just wanted to come live so that you can see where we're at currently in terms of this line of resistance. It has not been a clean move to the upside thus far. We have been interrupted by this, I'd say this double hit here. Now, it's just been indicative of the overall market. As you guys know, we will review something very important right now. I'll get to that. I think you guys will like this review. We're going to talk about essentially back in the summertime, where we found a really nice inverse head and shoulders. Let me go to the 4 hourly. You guys would like this. This in specific inverse head and shoulders here, right? That was a nice feature that really got us up and going. What was at the bottom of it? An ascending triangle, really micro ascending triangle on the on the micro, on the 5 minutes. So that ascending triangle was huge. And guys, shout out in the chats. Let me know what's going on with you. Would appreciate knowing who is here. Yeah, I need to know who in VIP is here. So let me know who's here in the VIP chats. But in terms of this feature here, back in July, right? Okay, July 21st was it, I believe? Yeah, July 21st of 21. The thing that made it interesting, if we look at it from an inverse head and shoulders play, was, and I was calling bull on this, like big time, like seriously, just like showing bull. I'll show you what I did in the back today, just so you know, just for a VIP who are watching. Here we go. What's going on? Jacob in the house. What's up? Fire. What's up, brother? Good. Again, never eat the 3800. We hope so. I hope you're right on that one. But what did we show here? Yeah, in the back now, I was really showing the features, like, you know, what's a real big bull? It's kind of like, okay, that's a bull there. But we're talking about, like, you know, what is the feature? What's the amplitude? I did show these. I'm just like, okay, you know, we can. I'll show a bull. It's not going to be the raging, kicking bull that we showed back in June. All right, it's not going to be this one. I was all over the. You guys couldn't get a bull image kicking up real strong out of my hands in the back. Boom. So that's kind of what I showed today. Why? Because I just got to say, you know, is it bullish? Yes, with the understanding of what. With the understanding that the amplitude of this prior move here in July, the amplitude, it's good to have this discussion, incidentally, right? Okay, just to be having this discussion that we appear to be having somewhat of a reversal feature ongoing, right? With the understanding that every pattern essentially is wanted to frustrate, we're still having this discussion, and I think that's positive. So as we would look at this specific amplitude, I'm talking about the height of this move, right? To the height of this reversal. Boom, right? Okay. If we want to compare it to the height of this reversal, right? We have a smaller move currently ongoing right now, a smaller amplitude, okay? Now, in terms of the breadth of this move, the width, right? In terms of the width of this move, okay? Back in the summertime, right? We had what? Well, we had more of a width back in the summertime, okay? So, not that this level is done, okay, not that we're finished with this level, okay, it can still pattern out, it can still surprise, etc., but it's one of those issues where I want to do the comparatives, right? I've told you guys I would be showing bull in the back. If I see bull, I'm going to show you bull. Not exactly the full-fledged, just raging and kicking bull that you know, we like to show, right? The real, just, you know, absolutely going to tear it up. This is it, right? So a little bit with the understanding the previous section, more amplitude, higher, right? More breadth, okay? And if you're not watching this on a big screen TV, you're missing out. I'm going to tell you guys that, okay? To the extent that you're looking at technicals on a real compromised, I'd say smaller system that could even potentially cost you money. That's for you guys to decide. But I would really recommend watching this on a big screen TV. That's just it. Always, with anything, guys, be able to visualize your technicals. Whether or not it's something I'm showing you or something you're looking at, make sure that you're not hindered in that respect, okay? As we would look at this. Now, let's see. Let's go to the 5 minute here real quickly. Looks like we're trying to pick up and essentially work our way up through this channel, okay? The top side, as you guys know, about 44,000 from this inverse head and shoulders. Nice to be having a discussion about a breakout. It's been tough, guys. It's been a tough last month plus because it's essentially any breakout that we've wanted to play has just compromised itself, right? We've had one or two clean ones, but let's talk. This is a nice. You guys will like this. Huh? Now I'm on the bars. Okay, don't worry about this. I'm on the bars right now. I have an indicator which is going to show you. Okay, we need to discuss this real quickly. Okay. Before we get into the color coding, to show you the nature of the market right now, I want to show you the overall, let's say the battle going on right now. Let's just talk about the battle going on right now. Let's talk about a left shoulder, let's talk about a head formation, and let's talk about a right shoulder, okay? Let's discuss that, okay? Now we're talking. Let's get into this, okay? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, all right? This is a very bearish pattern, right? With an expectation to the downside that is below where we currently are. So this would constitute a reversal from the bears that are trying to get down to 39,294, thereabouts, okay? This feature right here. So we essentially have a larger framework, a larger, okay, head and shoulders pattern, the left shoulder, right, down to the neckline, the head, okay, neckline, right shoulder, and we have reversed early before we have gotten to the target, the downside target. So to the extent that we are still in flux here, and we still may achieve that, I can imagine, guys, I can imagine, I'm going to say that there are still some Wall Street traders who are going to go through this that have a stop on their short right in around the 45,551, right around the neckline. Okay, they're used to this. They're going to go. They're going to let this go to see if they can get to their target. Okay, it's a programmed up real easy. They probably got however many trades on the desk right now. Not a big deal. If it goes through, if it doesn't go through, well, that one went through or not. So to the extent that this is kind of the hopeful point in reversal for the bulls at this point, it should be. Let me go through this, guys. The reason I'm bringing this feature up is because just as we have failed, okay, thus far, please listen to this. Please understand what I'm about to say. Just as we have failed thus far to get to the bearish pattern here, okay, to get to the bearish target, okay, at around, say, 39,200. We are currently trying to achieve a target to the upside from this inverse head and shoulders. So we have just had a pattern, okay, that has failed to complete. Now, in terms of the bullish versus bearish, let's have that discussion later. The patterns overall have been failing to reach their targets. Okay, I'm just going to say with about an 80 to 90%, literally 80 to 90%, I'd say probability or the calculatives, the empirical data, 80 to 90% of the ones that I've looked at have really failed to really achieve their maximum. So irrespective, bearish, bullish, etc. So this is a bearish pattern here, failed to the downside. And that's important, guys, and we'll talk about that. But we're currently in a bullish. The reason I bring it up is because we're currently in a bullish framework to reverse prior to reaching our target, right? And what is going to be the expectations of the traders? Well, the expectations of the traders is we're going to reach our target, right? So that's the expectation, right? But is it a justified expectation? Is that something we should expect right now, or do we need to frame things? We just failed to target here. Boom, boom. The market has been real tricky, right? It's been real catchy, right? There's a clear pattern, failure to achieve the target, right? People have been taking quickly, okay? And to say that is to say the least. But while we're in that mode, if we are in a reversal pattern, okay, do you plan to achieve that target? It's just a question for you as a trader. I want to bring that up because we're in the mode of not completing targets. Not that I'm bearish or not that I'm bullish. In this instance, I just want to be logically framed. I want to be, I want to present this to you technically to ask you as a trader while you're looking at something that didn't complete. And we can stack those up right now. The last 8 to 10 to 12 to 15, 20 of those patterns, right? Well, not they're bullish or bearish. They're just not wanting to complete. While we're in that mode of not really fully satisfying our target. Shout out to Richard. Richard, what's up, brother? I see you on the screen right now. Just wanted to shout out to you. Richard, military, what's going on? Glad to have you back from Korea. By the way, what is going on, Richard? So while we're in that mode of not satisfying the targets, etc., I just want to ask you guys, where are you at? Because it bears consideration at this point. It just does, right? We're not really completing all the way. If I talk about the 44,000, technically, okay, and the probabilities have been about 80 to 90%. Again, of the formations are not. Now, if there's a trend reversal, things change, right? If it's, well, we're generally going in the direction of, right? Well, then that's going to change the framework of what you're looking at. That's what we would hope for. We'll talk about that in just 1 second. Let me get some music started. 2 seconds. All right, let me get the music going. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. By the way, hope it's going well thus far. Let me get some tunes rocking. You guys let me know if it's a good. Let's see here. Let's see. Hang glider. There we go. All right. So, let's get into this. All right. Let's get in through this specific level here. Let's get into this channel formation. Slow and grinding. Let's see. Let me make sure the VIP in the back know that we are streaming. There we go. Just in case, I don't know, maybe YouTube didn't pass out all of the flyers and notifications to people that we're actually live streaming. I wouldn't imagine that would be possible. Shout out to YouTube. I'm a huge fan of what you guys do, of your technology, essentially everything that you guys are capable of doing as well. It's very interesting, huh? Dynamic kind of group, huh? Think about it, huh? They've got to be a really intelligent group, huh? to run all the video and everything. Like, we can't hook up our BCR in our house. They're distributing, literally, think about it. Compliment to them. They're distributing video all over the planet. Bam, to billions of people. I think it's pretty cool. Have to say, I've worked tech jobs. I've been tech trained, I guess, in the past, but it wasn't my favorite. So I appreciate all that you guys do to enable that, because I couldn't do it. I can't do it, huh? I need your help. Thank you. Appreciate it very much. That's sincere, by the way. As we would look at this, guys, just this channel formation trying to pick up. All right, we'll go to the 1 minute. I want to talk about this specific. It's kind of an interesting pattern formation we've come to. We can talk about a market dynamic that we've seen relatively consistently. Let me know if the music is too loud or not loud enough. It's just relaxing for me to kind of listen to while I'm going through the technicals for you guys. Now, one of the issues that we saw in this zone, and I'll bring it to the attention of the VIP right now, is the following. We had cruise to the upside. We got a little bit of velocity here. The price was moving, right? Now, I've kind of gotten tired of in the back or etc. I'm always saying, be careful of the micro patterns, right? Because, at this point, I want to know kind of who's listening, right? Be careful of a micro pattern, right? This is on the 1 minute chart. Well, we have a bull flag on the 1 minute chart. Bam, boom. Be careful of those, right? What does the price like to do? The price likes to develop more of a pattern, right? Yeah, like these little micro patterns, whether or not you see them on the 1 minute chart, whether or not you see them on like the hourly chart, etc., always be careful of them. Be a little bit wary. Look at it and be like, okay, compared to what we're coming out of, right, was that just too small, right? Does it want to formulate some additional pattern structure, right? That's a big deal. Let's see. Where's your level to close above to confirm further upside? Thanks. Yeah, we're looking right now at a channel formation. That's a good question in terms of, like, do you want to set an hourly candle, a 4-hourly candle? Like, yeah, I mean, you can, right now, that's a good question, Rodrigo. What's going on? If you're not VIP, you're missing out, brother. We got a good group in the back. Like, it's a good group. Like I said, it's a funny, good group. We're having a good time in the back. People slamming into trades, having a good time. As we would look at this, okay, BTC dropping back down a touch, up 1.76%, 42413. Yeah, the bounce, the notion of like the bounce, like recovery. What I had told the VIP in the back thus far right now is like, this is not a reversal. Right now, this is not a reversal. Right now, what this is a Fibonacci hit. Okay, this is a hit as you're looking at the entirety of the market, whatever's green, right? Like Luna is green today, 10% to the upside. What is Luna? Luna just hit a Fibonacci. Now, will it pick up at that 38.2? Maybe, right? But in terms of saying this is a reversal, it's a micro reversal event that's occurring at a Fibonacci. That's what we can say at a price target, right? There's enough orders there, right, to justify that. So really, if you really want to get into like heavy money talk right now with me, Rodrigo, I would say we're looking at something on the daily, and honestly, and if you trade quite a bit, I think you'd understand right now the market has been so trappy. I would be with a big cash position. Me personally, I would be willing to forego the 10, 15, 20%, kind of in the ring up close, this and that, for just a knockout on the daily. That's just where I'm at personally, because it's costing traders so much to get in and out of positions, which are contraindicated right now. I really feel like there may be some issues that need to be discussed on the exchange side of things, okay? And I bring that up, like CZ of Binance. Listen to this, okay? Just plug into this, okay, if you can. CZ of Binance said 3, 4, 5 days ago, what did he say? You have to be a really good trader if you look at price. You have to be a really, really good trader to win if you look at price. Excuse me? We're going to go through this. I want you guys to listen to this while we're still in this pattern formation, while we're in this channel move to the upside. You guys pay attention to this. This is good stuff right here. Okay, now we're going to go through, let's go through Binance real quickly, because I want to talk about what was said when it was said, guys. Now, CZ of Binance says what? Y'all check this out. This you'll tuck this away in your I just guarantee it, and who you are in the market, etc. Let me go ahead and find ourselves let's go with a pitch fan, okay? Just so you can see the wedge formation that was going on here, okay? Wedge formation. Indicated Binance coin, right? Yeah. Okay. We'd like that to complete to the upside. This, Ethereum, some other coins were kind of drowning out in this process. Now, look at what happened to the price. I want you to pay attention to what CZ of Binance said. Now, that's his coin, right? Copy that. Everybody knows that. But let's get into this. This is our profile for The Kingdom. You guys follow us at The Kingdom and join up with our VIP. You guys will like this. I'm going to go back up to CZ of Binance. Here we go, CZ Binance. Not to rag on him. He has a tough job. I get it, this and that. But, hey, yo, exchange, dude. When I say dude, what's up? And nobody's perfect. I agree with that. But look at this. Now, I got to say this, too. Is he being, like, cheeky, whatever? Make yourself useful and be used. Do what? First of all, do what? Make yourself useful and be used? Look, man, I don't agree with everybody. I try not to judge anybody. I get it. But you're in charge of the largest crypto exchange on the planet, okay? Now, look at this, guys. If you trade, look at this, guys. If you trade by looking at price, you have to be really, really good trader, okay, to win. If you hold, listen to these, guys. If you hold by looking at utility growth, well, life is a lot simpler. Okay, I just want to make sure, okay, because he's sitting here saying if you trade by looking at price, you have to be really, really good trader, right? Okay, but if you hold, if you hold and look at utility growth, life is a lot simpler. I just want to make sure that was January 3rd. Before what? Before his coin, as he's telling people to hold, literally his own coin, etc. As he's telling people to hold, you have to be a really good trader. If you look at price, bam, just completely collapse out of its pattern. So there are some issues that I see. Okay, and you guys understand. I have a corporate background. Some of you may, right? And when I see things like that, I'm like, come on, dude. Like I'm still a real guy. I'm still a real person. A lot of real people out there. You just told everybody to hold, literally, like he doesn't have a clue, right? So that's my spiel. That January 3rd, him saying that. Now I brought up some VIP charts, etc., with the wrong all-time highs on them. Like, Binance, get it together, dudes. I mean, you're stealing from people. Bam. It's what it feels like. It feels like you're stealing from people. We can't trust your charts. We can't trust your all-time highs. You tell people to hold, win. And this is just my tirade. We'll get back to Bitcoin in a second, guys. You need to understand the framework of the guy in charge of the company that's about, it's a pattern. It is a pattern, right? You have to be a really good, come on, guy. What fell out of this? Ethereum. Ethereum fell out of a similar pattern, right? Yeah. What did we do? Well, look at our tweet. Before it fell out, right? Boom. Right? So, can you call this? Yeah, did I care to send out a tweet on the Binance coin? No. Right? Because anyway. So, hopefully you guys get that tweet on Ethereum on that final wave possibility, right? Interesting, huh? Interesting. Fifth wave on what? You guys want to see that real quickly? Let's look into it, okay? Just so we can go through the market dynamics right now. Very interesting. But you see the same pattern formation here on Ethereum, right? Right. It's like, well, you couldn't have called that. Well, what did we see this as? Okay, we'll get through this. Essentially, a falling wedge, right? Before the fallout, what did we get into? We'll get to these details for Ethereum. Very important coin right now in terms of the price development. Let's go to. Was it on the weekly or on the monthly that we saw this? Let's go into the. Let's see. Let's go to the monthly. This is what I sent to Elliott. I didn't send it to them, but I copied Elliott Wave International. I do that, okay? Elliott Wave International. They publish books that go in the Library of Congress, etc. Right? So I think it's very important that Elliott Wave International be kind of included. And it's boring stuff, huh? Hello, it's boring. It's not the hype. It's not the push. It's not the next technical. No, it's Elliott Wave International. All right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Elliott Wave International. Who knows price action? Like, slow down, read the book for 5 seconds. I don't have time, I'm trading. With what? With the wrong information? Maybe, right? So, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ouch. Right? On the monthly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. Right on Ethereum. Yeah. You got it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. Okay? So, that is on the monthly, right? Indicated on the monthly. I brought that up just so that you know, guys. You need to follow over on our Twitter, right? Let me go The Kingdom, And I think Elliott should pop right up in terms of Ethereum. Let me find this really quickly. Yeah, there we go. Ethereum was at $4,344. Okay, per Elliott Wave International, Library of Congress, the fifth and final wave has been achieved on the monthly chart. Okay, bringing that up with the exact dynamics when at 43,444. Right. So that's a big deal, right? 43,444. And shout out to Alyssa Hayden. How are you, Alyssa? She's the program development at Elliott Wave International, the secretary of the Socioeconomics Foundation. I have no idea what that is. Alyssa, beautiful picture. I appreciate you liking the tweet, and I hope everything at Elliott Wave International is going well. Beautiful lake, by the way. Very nice. You look like you like the outdoors. Very nice. So this was crucial to say, well, Binance, imagine CZ at Binance, he has no idea his coin's about to go down. Just hey, for discussion's sake, right? I mean, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's in the same pattern, right? It went through the same pattern. The Binance coin, we just went through that Binance coin that Ethereum was in, right? That falling wedge at 4,344, okay? So it just indicated, guys, okay, fifth wave has been achieved in the monthly for Ethereum, right? So I'm going through this, 4,344. All right, shout out to Elliott Wave International once again. So what is it at now? Whoa, that was at 4,344. Wow, that's a while back. Yeah, 4,344. Okay. So yeah, it was in the midst of, that's pretty interesting. I think that's interesting, guys. 4,344, right? Where did I send that out? Boom, up in here, right? That's a big drop. Since then, that's significant. That's significant. That's 25%, okay, of the value of Ethereum has gone down since that specific tweet that we sent out. So that's, it's something to pay attention to in terms of what you guys are trading, what you're inviting in terms of your technicals, who are you paying attention to. It's just a lot of the hype won't get you there, right? A lot of the fundamentals, have a better chance, I'll say that. So in terms of what CZ, Binance, etc. pulled off, difficult. And this could have been a bullish pattern for Ethereum, etc. I pay attention to those, I'd say, institutional level concerns. I just try to. So let's go back to Bitcoin, 1.68%. Definitely discussing. Hey, you're welcome, Rodrigo. Hey, pleasure, brother. Hope all is well. But yeah, the daily time frame right now for me, it just, the one thing about it takes more patience, right? It does, and you might miss out on 5 or 10% right now. If you're willing to miss out on 5 or 10% right now, we caught this in the back. This at 29,750. We did, okay? And we called bull. I didn't call bull the same way here. Bullish feature, yes. Bullish feature, yes. But comparatively speaking, right? We had such a great move here in July 21st, right? Boom, to the upside. Caught that. It was beautiful, right? This one here in the back, like we're full throttle in the back. Like we got tons of stuff going on with VIP. Shout out to Jacob. You're doing a great job, Jacob. Shout out to Freddie, AJ Crypto, Luke, Vlad, everybody in the back right now. We got tons of VIPs. Those are just the names that come to mind just immediately. Yeah, and Kuda. What's up, Kuda? In the house. Big time. U.S. Air Force in the house. What's up with Richard also? I think Army. What's up? What's up, Army, huh? Jason's lit. What's Jason doing, huh? Heaven only knows. You guys know Jason? You know Jason, right? You know what Jason's doing? I have no idea. Do you guys know what Jason's doing? Jason's lit. Here he goes. I have no idea what Jason's doing. He is a VIP. Jason, congratulations on whatever you're doing right now. I think you're doing it right. I'm just going to say that. Nice castle on the back of the, look at that, huh? That's nice, huh? You got to get one of those flags, huh? Castle needs a flag. Everybody knows that. Nice, Jason. Nice. So Jason's lit. Nice to see you guys in the back, etc. Ryan hanging out. All kinds of people hanging out in the back. So charts, good stuff going on. A lot of discussion. A little bit of action back there. Up 2%, 42,507. Okay? 42,507. Upside target of this micro feature is what? Well, upside target of that feature is $44,000. A little bit over, depending upon whether or not you go to the candle wicks. This is an inverse head and shoulders. Real micro, huh? Look how compressed it is, man. That's compared to this was a nice bullish reversal, right? Inverse head and shoulder, bullish reversal pattern. Boom. In context with some other larger patterns that were ongoing here, right? So we could make an analogy, okay? We could make an analogy between, let's say, this overall feature that was going on here, right? This falling wedge here, we could say, well, I guess we're in a falling wedge here. Yeah, we could. It's a pretty aggressive falling wedge right now. Okay, I'm just going to say that it feels very aggressive in terms of the falling wedge. You guys know that it's pretty hardcore, right? So, did you guys know that Amazon will deliver you Whole Foods? Did you guys know that? I got to tell you guys, I'm not plugged by Amazon or anything else. Amazon Prime will deliver you Whole Foods from Whole Foods Market. It's awesome, dude. It's cool. They'll bring it to you. They'll put it by your door. It's pretty cool. You guys should look into it. Grocery stores, it's all right, but they used to have all those samples. You go through and they have samples of like the cheese and the cracker, and you just walk around and like you go to the grocery store, they get all the samples. Now you don't get the samples. I'm like, I don't want to go to the grocery store, you know. Sometimes I like to go to the grocery store. Not really like to go there. When I'm in there, I don't mind it. It's kind of an interesting environment, huh? I stopped going to nightclubs, and now I go there, and I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. It's a lot of variety in the crowd there. I'll say that, a lot of variety in the crowd, huh? So it's a social place to be, right? So anyway, shout out to anybody who has good things, right? Like in their life, like be thankful for the small things. Let's say that in terms of just Amazon delivering me like Whole Foods. That's so cool. They leave it there. It's awesome, huh? I'm excited. So this head and shoulders pattern above, kind of looming. Can we get into kind of a comparative here? Back to the market. Bitcoin moves slowly, gives us some time to hang out and chit chat a little bit, right? Dare I say I should start putting you guys on the line with me, huh? That'd be interesting, huh? We may do that. I've always thought that Bitcoin needs some women. I'm just gonna say some I don't know, not like bikini blonde, something like that. But I've always just thought like Bitcoin babes, Bitcoin something, and not to believe it or not, guys. Like I was a presidential advisor, right? I just was not formally employed, but I formally, officially, yes, I have a credential, presidential advisor. Okay, so. Listen, the old president, I just say the old one, okay? Not even the ex, just say the old one, right? The old president. It's funny, huh? He had the Miss America and Miss Universe pageant. It was one of my, I'm not supposed to talk about any of this, but it was one of my, it may have even been, I can't even talk about it. Anyway, he used to have the pageant for the world, for women, right? That is so cool. And sometimes I lose my train of thought. Okay, now, women, right? I have to say this because the average investor in crypto is, or at least the viewer here with YouTube, etc., is like 25 to 32. Maybe there's another age bracket of like a 35 to 50. There's like two age brackets people sit in this group, in this YouTube. Okay, guys is the point. They're guys. It's kind of split differentially. Dudes, boom. So it is so it is so made up of and comprised of dudes. I really think that some female, really nice female, congenial woman could really bring a lot to Bitcoin, to the space. So I really believe that. I believe that a lot. I mean, that's really important to me. So whether or not it would be like a bikini blonde, something along those lines. I think me personally, I think that's, I'm not going to say required right now, but I think that at some point it's going to need to, I think that's just ongoing in my mind, huh? Because it just is. I just feel that way. I just do. So as we would look at this, because what do the guys want to listen to? They don't want to listen to me all day long. Truth, right? It'd be nice to have some bikini blonde, Bitcoin, a Bitcoin babe. I think is really cool. They may have them out there. I don't know. If there are any Bitcoin babes in the audience, I think it'd be really cool. I don't know what they would call them. I just, I don't want to be chauvinistic or anything like that, but I do want us to be able to include women in trading. What's up, We have had women VIP, some beautiful women VIP, absolutely. won't even comment on which ones. I won't even do that. I just won't do that, okay? That's not why I'm here, but I'll just comment. I like women being involved in the space, absolutely. And there's nothing wrong with, like the Miss Universe pageant. That's cool stuff. Like the most beautiful woman, boom. Like, yeah, we're VIP, so we think about these things, right? We just do, right? Bunch of dudes hanging. Okay, yeah, but, also VIP, interested in, let's see. Anyone else lose volume? Marge, are you there? Copy. Marge, are you there? Do you have volume? Let me know that you have volume. Let's see. I think you should have volume. Yeah, I think you have volume. Copy that back. Would appreciate it. So as we look at the feature, let me go ahead and say volume okay. Let me see. Volume okay. Now, that would be a question if the volume were okay, because I was just making some comments. I guess let freedom ring. I think we should let it ring. We just should. So, let me know that the volume is okay in the chats, assuming you can hear anything I'm saying. I was talking about Bitcoin babes. It was just a business idea I have, It is a business idea, I'd probably have to relocate to a beach. That's okay. That's maybe required. Period. I'm game for that. I'm up for that. That's okay. So, falling wedge. Can we do that? They cut my sound out, man. That's okay. It's okay. We're working on those details, My internet gets cut out of my home. My trades are taken from me. Everything's just peachy, I mean, you got the beach. You know how much sand there is on the beach in the world? Like, there's more beach than there is, city by far. I love the beaches. The beach is one of my favorite things in the world. I love the beach. I just do. Now, look at this on the daily. Very interesting on the daily. Everybody needs to pay attention to this, technically speaking. I'm interested in this right now on the daily. Technically, I can tell you that we have a little bit of an issue with the MACD on the daily right now. Uh-oh. We're not green, all right? We're not green. I'm just going to say that. We are not green on the daily thus far. As I go into the 4 hourly, we are not either. Let's go ahead and replay some music. But we're also not green on the 4 hourly, all right? I wonder, people who cut my volume off, do they ever wonder, maybe I'm just saying a lot of things to get some people who I know really don't belong on the station to leave and not watch? Because some people aren't VIP. Some people just hang out and want to just get the answer to how they can trade and this and that. So sometimes, I bet I might just say some things and kind of cause some conversation just to get some people who are listening like, well, he's just boring. He's going to talk about himself today. Yeah, I might do that. That's okay. It's okay, huh? Because we got to talk, So I like the way that I have laid out this specific, it's going to be a pitch fan, okay? This is a pitch fan. Now, the pitch fan you can designate with different colors. All you do is just double-click on it, but I think you guys will like these because you can designate the different colors and the thresholds. You can expand your pitch fan, right, like that. You can expand it, or you can contract it as much as you would like to, okay? Very interesting. And push the people away who they're just here for free content. I got VIPs, man. VIPs are, they're doing it right. Yeah, they're members, so we got to respect them. Let me know on the volume if the volume is okay. I should be able to tell. Let me see. Let's see. Yes, it is. It's working. It's just fine. So, at least on my system. So, as we would look at this in terms of the falling wedge, this pitch fan, yes, we do have level of support resistance generally indicated. So, we would love to operate up and out of this, okay? Would require us to get up above what? The EMAs. We would need to get above the exponential moving averages. Okay, let's dig back into the price at a lower level now. Let's get back into where we're at because it looks like we've lost a little bit of the momentum. Not much. Currently up 1.81%. Let me go ahead and give you the leaders of the day are Luna. Luna's up 10%. Link is up 9.48%. Floki and Matic up about the same, along with Phantom. About 7.5, almost 8%, each one of those. Gala up 6.42%. We're trying to complete this inverse head and shoulders on Bitcoin. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, right? We have found our way into a bit of a line of resistance, okay? Bit of a line of resistance into this specific, and we took a little bit of break. I mean, Bitcoin is going to be Bitcoin. It's going to take some time to develop. Very rarely do you see that rocket style event to the upside. All right, we talked about that the other day. And what was the diagnostic that we did? Out of like 22 hours, Bitcoin liked to move for 5 minutes out of 22 hours. We did some studies like that. We looked empirically at the information, at the data out of 22 hours. Yeah, out of 22 hours, Bitcoin liking to move like for 5 minutes. Sometimes you get it for like 15 minutes out of like 32 hours. Maybe it'll go like 15 minutes or 20 minutes, right? So it is a long, patient waiting game. It just is. Let's look at this current feature that we're in terms of the breakout of this inverse head and shoulder. We looked at the target to the upside, which would be 44,000. Okay, we're currently caught up in a bit of a channel formation with a resistance to the upside. We have capitulated back to, I'd say almost down to this level of implied support. I'm going to say implied because you're going to have some contraindications on the different time frames. You just will. Absolutely, you will. All right, between the lines and, so it has to be implied, essentially. Okay, between the lines and the candle wicks, maybe I should say variable, okay, but it has to be implied from the level of variation, right? Either the candle wicks or the different lines that would be established here, okay, on the different time frames, 5 minute, 1 minute, versus 30 minute, etc. So it looks like we're trying to currently really, if we could get this, it'd be nice, huh? Bust up and out of a falling wedge that we've established within this channel line formation here, okay? So we're getting some momentum to the upside. That's nice. A little bit of price action to the upside. These have been difficult, okay? In terms of like wedges, particularly of getting that continuation move. Essentially, it is a continuation pattern. It just is, right? It's just a continuation pattern. That is, by definition, what a falling wedge is, right? It's a continuation pattern to the upside. However, we do know that there is an inclination at times for them to push, right? For them to push into somewhat of a double top formation, right? So always trade them with the understanding that, yes, they are technically a continuation pattern. Very bullish, guys. To the upside, the degree to which they are bullish is always up in the air, all right? You have to look at the market sentiment. You have to look at the overall factors affecting the market. What is the what's the mood of the market? How strong is the market right now? Is it bullish, bearish, etc.? Always figure that out when you're dealing with a falling wedge. Let's go into some different music. Let me see if I can find some fun music, something nice. Hope you guys are having a good weekend, right? I hope you are. Right? We trust that you are, that you're safe and sound. Yes, that you're healthy, right? I hope so. I hope you're all healthy. Don't be getting around me if you're not healthy. You know, that's all I got to say, huh? We want people healthy, absolutely. Taking care of themselves, absolutely, without a doubt. Okay, let's look at this, guys. Let's look at this feature here. So we launched from the inverse head and shoulders. Let's go to the 30-minute on that, all right? Inverse head and shoulders, real clear, nice. You guys see bull? It's a bullish reversal pattern. It's kind of, it's kind of, it just is, huh? I'm going to tell you, huh? Because you don't want to see that. Everyone's like, well, what is it doing? I don't know. I mean, it can, shoot, come here. It can do great, right? But you see this, right? Now, what did I do? Now, it still ultimately could do relatively well, right? But what did I throw up? I told you guys I would do bull. Shout out to Jason's Lit. What's up, Jason? VIP in the house. Storming. Look at that. Well, hold on. That was really cool. What was that? I want to see that. Boom. Look at that. What's up, guys? What's up? Very nice, huh? Very, very nice, huh? I don't see a gas station. You guys ever think about anyway. I don't. You guys, they got their own trucks. That's cool, huh? A lot more than that. Let's look at this. Okay, in the back. What did I say? I said I would give you guys. Look at this, Jacob. What's up? Nice, huh? He's got bull fever. Jacob has bull fever. Okay, now I told you I'd throw up a bull in the back if I saw one. I was talking about how big were the horns, right? Of this move to the left versus to the right that we're currently on, right? Diagnosing this before liftoff, telling you technically we're green. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool, right? So let's get into, so technically, nice move in the back. Everybody got to say, that's not bad. It's VIP. This is VIP. Check it. Check it. Top level of membership in the back, right? So, little bit of a bull. I even comment in the back, the horns, the size of the horns. All right, and this is the big deal, right? I said kitten hittin. Kittenhittin. Kitten hittin. I said baby bulls have no horns. First event had horns, big ones. Now I throw up this bull, I say kitten hittin. Yeah, because I show you it's green. Yeah, it is green. What was that at 40? Some odd 42,000, etc. Showing you this level in the back, just walking you through what we did. Then I showed you what? Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The skulls, huh? The bull skulls, right? Why? Because I got to tell you. I just got to tell you. Okay. It's important, huh? This is part of what I do. In the back, I'm going to show you bull if I see bull. But I have to tell you, like, look what happened. Right? So we had this droop, huh? This droop down, right? We working today. What's up, brother? What's up? Yo, Jason in the house. What's up, man? My man. Very cool, cool, cool. Shout out to Jason. Shout out. Just a total stud, man. Total VIP. The guy can trade, too. What's up? He can. He gets on a roll. I like streaky traders. I just like them, huh? They go on a roll. And the good thing about it, sometimes the ones that go on a streak, it'll be positive or negative. It just will be. And they're capable of digging themselves out, right? Risky guys, you think? Yeah. I mean, they're not afraid of risk, right? So, but it's nice because when they really get on a roll, they can make a ton of money, right? And it's just that it's kind of like a guy, I don't know, who can, I don't know. Maybe, I just thinking of like what would be a real streaky, just guy can't lose at the craps table or at the blackjack table. It's like, God, this guy was on a roll. I like that component, right? As much as I do, this guy can almost count cards. This guy can, I like the guy who can show up and just bam, it's just unbeatable. So that's nice. So Jason has that component to him. It's exciting. But he has the technicals behind it. So as we would look at this specific move here, I'm going to go into some high stakes. Let me get some music, some high stakes. Let's go high stakes. There we go. A little bit of an ascending, trying to work out. There we go. A little bit of an ascending indicated. Let me get on to this. Okay, we're trying to break out of this channel formation and at least get back to this line of resistance up towards that $44,000 range. That is the goal right now, okay? This is driving the market, okay? But the market's been real, kind of iffy, okay? We've laid out pretty well the coins that have moved relatively well. We have Harmony 1 has moved well. It has, right? Harmony 1 has moved well. Phantom has moved back well. These are rebounded coins, right? Harmony 1, Phantom, Dusk went through a rocket ride. Dusk. Metis, M-E-T-I-S, went up like a rocket. Let's see. Fuse, I think Fuse went well. Also, what else do we have? Let's see. What else do we have? Let me get my list out just so you guys can see what's on my list, my watch list, okay? That's it. That's important, okay? And I think most of you have this already. Let's see what we have. Atom has done well, absolutely. Flux has done well. Atom and Flux have done well. Of course, Luna has done extremely well. FXS has done well. FXS has done very well, okay? So that's really the rundown. Like FXS, right? Frac shares, very interesting. Dusk, Metis, Near, One, Luna, Matic, of course, Matic, absolutely. Matic. And what else? Atom has gotten legs. Link has wanted to take off. Okay, Link has been hammering it. Let's talk about Link real quickly. Let me get into this. Yeah, Link up 10%, Luna up 11%, Matic 7, Phantom 7. You're looking for the directional movements like in the back-to-back days. A lot of you who may be going on leverage, and the market has just been not cooperating. You guys know, it'll charge you to get in and out. It does not want to give you a back-to-back, even 10% day, really. I mean, very few of these coins in the market right now have had 20% days, much less back-to-back 10% days. You need that if you're on leverage. You just need that growth. So that's just the way things have been going. It's been a real tight market. And some crazy stuff going on. Just some really kind of outlandish stuff, guys. If you said, well, what if this were to happen? You'd be like, come on, man. That's nah. But a lot of that stuff's happening. Like Luna, I guess they blame it on volatility. You guys saw Terra, Luna Terra. Did you see this? Huh? Let's just go through it real quickly, okay? Let's go at Luna. Let's say at Terra. This was a big deal. I want to feature, I was talking about incorrect technicals, and I was complaining about it essentially, right? And what was the big deal they did? You guys pay attention to this. You got to tuck this away in the experienced category because we experienced this really before this happened. Big news. Let me see what they've got here. Where is their notification? Where was it? Dun, 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 dun. Lunatics, this and that. Where is the information? Did you guys see that where they were depegged? Did you guys see that? At Terra. I'm going to do this real quickly just while we're looking at this. At Terra _ money and peg. Okay, now this was one thing, okay? Look, the UST peg, and just pay attention to this. The UST peg held steadfast during the recent market volatility. Efforts to dampen downward reflexivity on the Terra protocol are working. That was September of 2021, okay? Okay, that did not occur over the last few days. Okay, that did not occur. Now I'm going to try and find what they sent, if it will show it to me right now, but just so that you know, like the peg held. No, the volatility caused, they blame it on volatility. It caused problems. The technology somehow failed. I'm under their tweets and replies. I know for a fact that they sent it. I know for a fact they sent it out, so I'm not finding it right now. We have it in the back. Why would it not be showing it now? Let's see. Forthcoming release of this. Now, I want to go through this. This is important, guys. Joining Terra Money. This here is not it. This is not it. Now, why would I need to go back and find my saved copy of it? Why would it not be on their list? Why would it not be on their list? Maybe they've just tweeted quite a bit. It's possible. It is possible. Look at all this. They tweet. It's a lot of tweets. Terra UST, congrats. Now it is. The UST peg is fine. Here we go. The UST peg is fine. I'm going to I'm going to do this. I'm just going to, so I'm on here, hack Luna. I'm just putting hack Luna. That's just it. Was it? I don't care if you guys, I'm just going to do that for my own purposes of saving this information. If you're using CoinGecko, some price feed issues from the volatility are causing a protracted display of depegging. Market venues across the board are reporting $1 peg, including other aggregate sites of CoinMarketCap. Swap spreads are healthy. So on CoinGecko, it was wrong on CoinGecko. I don't know. So just one of the exchanges was wrong. Okay, one of their price feeds was wrong. I just have charts here and there that are just incorrect. I just do. So when I see something like that, I pay attention. I say hack Luna ? Because I want to know, is it? I want to know what they're doing. I want to know when it says, well, on this specific one, it's incorrect, because I find all kinds of stuff that are incorrect. I find price charts with from Binance on AXS, etc., that have wrong all-time highs. Again, back to Bitcoin. I want to keep track of this stuff when it's correct or it's incorrect. I just want to. Okay. Let's get into. Let's see what we have here. Hold on. All right. Essentially, ascending triangle is indicated. Trying to get up to that 44,000. Currently 42,517. A little bit of price action here. You guys know the best part about any ascending triangle is a flat top of resistance, right? We need that flat top. Absolutely. Then what? We need an ascending line of support. Buyers driving the price up, right? Absolutely. What's our price target? The amplitude in here is going to be the price target to the upside. Just micro moves. I have demonstrated on my specific chart, okay? This above, all these colors, right? This blue line above is the RSI 70, okay? So you can see when the price action when it jumps up into the RSI 70, it likes to kind of back off. It'll push up, it likes to back off. Into what? Into the purple, essentially. That purple on the 1 minute time frame. Right? The purple's kind of like the support. That's the 30 on the RSI. So the 30 on the RSI is demonstrated on the charts, right? Copy that. Above, right, above, and I can change this whatever color you want to. We have that information for you guys in the back. I have a Microsoft Word document where I have all of these indicators that you guys can follow, okay? That's really important in terms of your, you see that blue line that's really marching up there, right? Okay, that blue line is the 70, okay? That's your top line, and I kind of keep them a little bit shaded in the background. But just so you understand, the support, the resistance, generally, okay? New York Institute of Finance goes over some interesting stuff in terms of RSI. If you guys have not read or really paid attention to New York Institute of Finance, pay attention to it, man. Cool stuff. The RSI, I want to discuss this. We'll talk about this today. Very cool stuff. They did some studies on the RSI, okay? They did some studies on the relative strength index. They looked at it statistically. There's two ways you can play the RSI. One is that it's a good indicator of a reversal. 70 is it's overbought, and so it's going to reverse. Then they looked at it, well, 30 means it's oversold, right? Meaning it's going to go up, right? Right? It's too much selling pressure, needs to go up. With the studies that the New York Institute of Finance, I'd say their faculty, et cetera, have done, the people doing studies there, it looks like we're backing off of this. That's what happens, when an ascending triangle pushes, right? Not ideal. You can get caught up in those real easily. It's been a trappy market. That's a trappy market, T-R-A-P-P-Y, right? Yeah, up, down, and now we're going to, it just got some people to hammer in, shoot, right? The reversal finder is what you see here, a red dot, okay? Reversal finder. Just a myriad of different indicators that could be helpful. That could be. None of them are independently, exclusively used, etc., all in concert, using them together. But what the New York Institute of Finance did, and I think is interesting, okay? They're the big guys. They founded by the New York Stock Exchange. If anybody knows price action, right? If anybody knows, like, the price action, you see it on your screen, right? Trading view, right? Yeah. The pricing, yeah, patterns, right? All this stuff, yeah. They know it. The New York Stock Exchange in 1922 founded the New York Institute of Finance. So the New York Institute of Finance recently, in one of their lectures, they're talking about the guys telling about, well, I've done empirical studies, I've looked at the RSI, and I'm like, okay, good. What is he doing? Because he's trying to, tell us how to book positive trades based on RSI. There were more positive trades booked and more. There was more money made when RSI was used in the reverse of what you typically think. As a continuation momentum indicator rather than a reversal indicator. I want to go through this so that you can understand this. This is based upon their studies. Okay, let's go to RSI, Relative Strength Index. Let's discuss this right now. Okay? Now, this is based upon their findings. I try and dig through all this stuff so you guys can, so we can go through it, etc. Now, RSI, I have that in, looks like that is still pushing. There we go. So it reformulated here, a little bit of a frustrated event as, we see this now. So now when we push, as such, it becomes a little bit of a difficult equation in terms of where the buyers are right now. Well, let's just look at it. At least what we're presented with. We talked about, and let's just recover our conversation into the technicals here. We talked about what? The falling wedge, right? The fact that what? Yes, it's a bullish continuation pattern. To what extent, right? To what extent that sometimes you'll get that full completion to the upside, bam. A lot of other times, and not to be bearish, but just to be accurate about the market, right? A lot of other times you'll see somewhat of a double top formed, right? So I just talk about these things because, we trade a lot, right? This is the market. So a little bit of positive price action. Looks like we're into, now we would probably say, well, we're into somewhat of a rising wedge. Could still reverse. We can talk about how this could reverse. The best pattern, essentially the best, the best pattern to be demonstrated for us to achieve a reversal would probably be within the context of this specific channel formation would be somewhat of a fan feature, okay? Now, fan features, that's in your Murphy book. If you're not familiar with it, it is. We've been paying more attention to those as they've been playing out in the markets. Somewhat of a fan feature. You're going to want this and going to need this to develop up through the entirety of this and continue to the upside, setting higher highs and higher lows. Boom, 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 boom. Should, I'll say this, can operate as a reversal. So, as we talk about RSI, I have that on the screen on the bottom, okay? Now, the studies were done in terms of, there's two ways to look at the RSI, right? Well, one would be we're over 70, so it's going to reverse. All right? The studies that were done by faculty, et cetera, maybe PhDs, whatever you want to call them, guys, okay? Empirical studies. The question was this. Well, once we hit 70 on the RSI here, boom, on top, is it a better trade to go ahead and buy instead of sell? Why? Because what's demonstrated here, momentum, boom, 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 boom. Right? The corollary there too, pardon me, is, okay, once we reach 30 on the RSI, is it better to sell? You have the momentum pushing down into, boom, right? Yes. Now, this was a study that was done by the faculty, by whatever PhD, et cetera, with some privileges there, New York Institute of Finance, et cetera, okay? With the trade group, whatever their trade group is. Now, the one difference that I want you guys to focus on, and this is a really important point for today, okay? What is this? Hold on. Okay, this is the important difference that I'm going to tell you guys about. They studied this on institutional level spreads, okay, on what was available to institutional desks in terms of the bid and the ask. If we were on the retail end of things to start getting involved in things, just pay attention, because their data is probably, I'm not going to question their data, but they're applying it to Morgan Stanley, BlackRock, they're applying it to Wall Street. Well, this is your bid and your ask. This is your, it's automatic. It's snap, it's done, right? Yeah, they've got the Highline tech. They've got all that good stuff, right? In terms of the efficient computers and systems, reliable framework, maybe advantageous, right? But what can they afford to do? They can afford to get into something with some momentum, because their spread is still going to be tight on their order books. Difference between the bid and the ask. Like, whereas you and I on a non-institutionalized desk, your office at your house, your back, whatever you got in your house. Yeah. When you get something with momentum, on us, it's going to charge us up here, right? So I'm talking about this in the context of the data study that they did, saying, well, when it gets to RSI, can we enter here and ride this up? Because it's an indicator of momentum. Technically, yes, but functionally, be careful with that strategy. I'm telling you this now, and you know this, because we get charged more on the spread. If it's going up, the entire order book is wiped out except for an additional X percentage above. Okay? So be careful. Yeah, and some of the things that you'll read, that you'll hear as you guys develop your trading game, right? As you develop who you are in terms of trading, always make that distinction. What is it that they're being taught? What are the privileges essentially that they have? Or with what, maybe they're confined and some additional, like they can't just go spring and buy altcoins that may go up 20 or 30x, right? Or 100x, right? True, huh? So be aware of those things. When you hear the studies, when you read something that's conclusive, even in the market, that comes from JP Morgan, or let's say Wall Street Journal is saying something, or this or that, always put yourself in context. Look at your own limitations. Look at it, do that assessment. Because I like the way that they have analyzed RSI to where it's not merely a reversal feature. Now they're looking at it, no, they mean when it goes up to 70, part of the momentum essentially indicated it's going to keep going, right? People are buying, right? So not sure that that's a direct help. What I would say is, if you like that strategy, just watch your spread, okay? And essentially what you would want to watch would be the premium, okay, of your spread while momentum is occurring. When you're getting some velocity to the upside, when you're starting, when people are buying, is your order book wiped out and you've got to reach way up into the price, you know? You're buying up into here and you're the one candle that had to go up into here to buy it, right? So that's where Wall Street, et cetera, where, you know, that's where there's going to be a little bit of an advantage. Just personally speaking, that's the way I would frame that. But I want to discuss the RSI in that context because we're always looking at it as a reversal. Well, it's a very strong indicator of momentum as well. But your order book has to be tight enough. Your system, your exchange, et cetera, has to be tight enough to allow you to play ball with the big boys, essentially, right? With the big guys on the street. And, of course, the biggest geniuses today are the ones who yesterday bought Baby Doge. The market would do this to us, wouldn't it? It would just do this. It just would. Why? It's up 20%. After it went down 50%, now it's up 20%. So, anyway, those are the heroes of the day. Look at Luna real quickly. Interesting chart on Luna. It hit its 38.2. Congrats to anybody who hit that 38.2. Didn't like that coin gecko. It's off on this, this chart or that chart, the peg. Or, I don't know. You know, if you're using this, it's off. We got too many charts that if we're using trading view, and it's off. So link up, Matic up. This is Matic. Nice price action. Delivered some new targets to VIP in the back on Matic. Happy to do that. Hope you guys are enjoying those targets. You've already hit. If you're into those targets, you're already in the money. I'll tell you that. From the targets that we established, just retracements, right? Just percentage retracements on Matic. Yeah, VIP already in the money in the back if they entered into the trades. Some really, really, I'd say good targets, right? Spend some time on them. Multiple levels of indicated targets on Matic. Just so much price action. You guys know from the very beginning we had a great time with Matic. What did it do? It retraced 80%. It went back up 200% in like 5 days. We were live streaming. Just unbelievable price action. Calmed down a lot since then. You guys know we brought you this overthrow concern, right? Absolutely. I think we learned a lot. Hopefully everyone learned what the overthrow was. You may not have been paying attention with AXS. Just hot moving coin, right? It went super trend, price action above the line of resistance. Ba-boom, right? Yeah. And what was the indication? Me telling you, hesitantly, people were shouting out to me, hey, we went super trend. I'm like, oh, do you know what that means? I'm like, they're not VIP and they're not in the bag, but do you know what that means? They were shouting out to me in comments, etc. I'm like, do you know what that means? Do you know how to trade it? Calling out the hacks. Accuracy crucial. It is crucial. What's up, brother? Nice to see you, Freddie. In the house. Absolutely, Freddie. VIP in the house. Let's take a look at Freddie. But you guys know this. We called this. Just big word of like caution, warning, etc. Now look at it like, well, of course you call it that, right? Well, but that's a big deal. When you get that throw over, yeah, you can blast through. You can, go literally interstellar, intergalactic. The probabilities are, and I just try and talk about probabilities. They're always, guys, on a throw over event, throw over, boom, over the resistance on Matic, boom. You see that? Big deal, yeah? Not to be overly cautious, just to kind of let you know what throw overs typically do. And it will probably happen. The ones you're not watching or we're not commenting on, they'll want to just rock it up. Dusk really did well. Let's look at Dusk. I mean, you got into like some throw over territory, did it hold? Not really, right? Same resistance, but boom. Within that framework of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that fifth is probably going to capitulate irrespective. So you keep an eye on those things, right? The one that's really pushing right now, let's look at Near. Cool new project. Near is on the line, man. It's some slow investing. It just is, right? Now it's on a throw over. It has people thinking about it. It's been an expensive endeavor for people trying to get back up above this line because it's shown 2 or 3 good patterns. It just has. If we were to look at Near on the 1 hourly, let's look at this. It's been nice, right? Like, let's see. In line with First micro flag feature. Let's talk about first would be like a micro flag feature. You know, not sure how many times it can or wants to do this to people. Traders should get tired of it at some point. Like a micro pennant feature, fails into what? Well, into a macro pennant, right? Oh, great! Now we're gonna get it right, right? Boom. Well, oops. Cost people big money. Whoops. Okay. Well, now we got a nice big featured, pennant. Well, boom. There you go. It's just been like that, guys. It has been like that. So now, but again, on the concept of throw over, really on the macro here, you're just up and above this line of resistance indicated by the candle work. Okay. So, Matic, Dusk, near, right? Luna's been the one that has just not wanted to care. It has challenged that notion multiple times. Give it to me. Come on, boom. Again, boom, up to the upside. But you're back within this channel, right? We find ourselves back in that channel yet again, the primary channel. That throw over area, just real crucially, just dangerous to operate in, right? And the more that these get adjusted, the more kind of clear it is in terms of that. You understand that lines can be subjective. We don't like them to be, but they are. Trend lines are subjective. They are. So draw them in ways that accommodate you best in terms of your trading, right? You're going to triple, function here in terms of kind of upward bound, mid-level, essentially standard deviations, right? You would get into. That's just with your regression trend tool. They're just off a little bit sometimes. So in between, there we go. In between, like if I go all the way to the beginning, you'll see I say off a little bit. Still not bad, but not exactly the way you might want to lay them out for a pickup in this area. But yeah, roughly indicated for a pickup at this bottom line. Not bad. 38.2 picked up on Luna. Nice. Up 11.44%. Big drop, though. Big drop. Depegging. Oh. No, everything's okay. It's just the one chart service that we have a deal with. Don't worry about it. It's just the one chart service that we have a deal with. Do what? Right? Let's see. So I find that stuff to be difficult to stomach. AXS, yeah. Hey, Gala did well. We'll talk about AXS, but AXS kind of along a hit range. Again, I can't tell what the all-time high is of Gala. That's okay. No big deal, I guess. I'll go research that independently of my charts, right? Because the daily's different than the hourly, different than, who cares, right? You just have to measure from that to get your Fibonacci's. But, who am I to complain, right? We need to accurately hit our targets, but, who am I to complain that we can't even measure our retracements, like CZ of Binance said, oh yeah, like CZ said, if you trade based on price, you have to be really good at what? At drawing a Fibonacci. You have to be really good to win in the market to do what? To draw a Fibonacci? To do a calculative retracement to understand the percentage given back? No. I think to be a really good trader, you have to be given correct technicals. You have to be given the all-time high to measure things from. You just do. It's a fact because you have to know where to retrace from. Right? Is it $172? I guess it's $172. Okay. Uh-oh. Wait. On the daily, it's $172 on Binance. I see. Oh, okay. What about on the 4-hourly? Oh, no. No, on the 4-hourly, it's not $172.20. On the 4-hourly, your all-time high is $166. Oh, I see. Okay, great. Well, what is it going to be okay, so the 4-hourly and the 1-hourly match up. Oh, okay, I see. So it's either 166 or 172. That's good. The price just didn't even get there on the daily, huh? Just didn't even get there. That's fine. Just, it's a price chart. It's not it can't be that complicated. Always check your charts. Bottom line, always check your charts for cross time frames. See which ones are working, right? Which ones are indicated. There's different types of options you can set and reset. Out of the box, I'm going to say out of the box, a Premium Pro Edition, guys, of TradingView. a premium pro edition of Trading View needs to demonstrate the all-time high on the different time frames that we're going to work with, period. Period. I know it's asking a lot, guys. I know that's, your enhanced premium pro edition, it needs to have the all-time high. No problem. Boom. No problem. Come on. So, AXS, a little bit of price action at the arguable 61.8. It's on the candles, man. It's a candle work. Did the candle get there or not? Did the price get there or not? 4 hourly and daily are different than the, let's say 4 hourly and the hourly are different than the daily. All right? Just pay attention to these things. Just pay attention to them. Okay, 69,000, right? 69,000. What is this showing? On the, you just should not have to go back to a different source and check your all-time highs when you're looking at a chart and you're screwing through and trying to assimilate things. 4 hourly. Let's see the 4 hourly. You shouldn't. On Bitcoin. Back to Bitcoin. That looks good. See, now Bitcoin has it right, okay? Bitcoin on the monthly. Copy that, guys. Copy that. Check it out. Bitcoin on the monthly, right there. There we go. All the way up to the monthly. Cool. I'm kosher with that. That's cool. That's kosher, right? Boom. On the monthly is the same as the. There you go. Right. 69,000. The same. The monthly right here is the same as. Okay, the same as the daily, the same as the 4 hourly, the same as what? As the hourly, the same as, just pay attention, guys, the all-time high, the same as the 30-minute on the candle wick, right? The same, believe it or not. You guys get it? Yeah. Why? Because the price still went to that level on the different time frames. You understand what I'm saying? The wick is the high to the low. You guys get that on every time frame you're on. You see? So this is the same on Bitcoin, right? It's the same on the 5-minute. It's the same on the 30-minute, right? Yeah. It's supposed to be. It's the same on the hourly, right? Boom. It's the same on the 4 hourly. You guys get it, huh? Yeah. Okay. Same on the 4 hourly. Same high. The daily is the same high. The monthly, right? Yeah. What would it be on the yearly? On the yearly candlestick, what would it look like? Where would the high be? What'd the price get to? It got to the high. It doesn't matter on the time frame, does it? No. If that were the high for the 10-year time frame, what would it be? It would still be that, wouldn't it? Yeah, because the high and the low, the candle is the open and the close. That's it. That's it. Okay? The time frame doesn't adjust what price it got to. Well, it didn't go there. We were looking at it every 4 hours. It didn't go there every 4 hours. What? Do what? It's wrong. AXS is wrong. Okay? Why? Because on the monthly, it got to 172. All right. Very good. On the monthly, it got to 172. On the daily, it got to 172. Okay. On the daily, on the monthly, on the daily, 172. On the 4 hourly, oh no, it didn't get to 172. Now all of a sudden it just got to 166. Oh, I see. Thank you, CZ. Thank you, Binance. This is a Binance chart brought to you by, some traders who pay attention to stuff like Binance. Excuse me? Yeah. Oh, no. I mean, give me a break, dudes. Give me a break. If you have an annualized chart, what's the wick going to get to? To the all-time high. Period. It doesn't disappear because you're on the 4-hourly. These people are literally giving us wrong charts. I'm going to complain. We have a very, very intelligent, guys, extraordinarily intelligent audience. Period. Professionals, etc. We don't need to have, let's doctor this rationale up and see if we can come up with some confusing idea as to why you should be given incorrect charts. Are you kidding me? What is a candle? A candle is, get the pro jock, just whatever. Let's go, run into a wall with football pads on or not. And just think about this one. Give me a break. What is a candle? The high and the low. Yeah, the high and the low is the wick. It doesn't matter if it's on the 50,000 year time frame. It still got to that high. It still got to that high. On the 50,000 year time frame, that chart, it still got to that high, believe it or not. The same high that it got to on the micro nanosecond. It got to the same high. Period. It got to the same low overall, the all-time low, all-time high. Period. It was a mid-level launch, etc. for all-time low, right? Yeah. No, but we have charts. This is not the only example. I have this all over the map right now in terms of incorrect technicals. AXS is the example right now. With what? With what we're going to do this. Look, CZ. Hey, CZ. If you trade by looking at price, you have to be a really, really, really good trader to win. If you hold by looking at utility growth, well, life is a lot simpler. Are you kidding me? Hello, guys. This chart's incorrect. It's incorrect. Binance, Trading View, okay? Look, on the, can I get that on there? I don't know, it's too much. It's too much. I can't get all the time frame down. Everything else. It's too detailed. But we go to the candle wick, all right? Now, this is on the 4-hourly. You'll be able to see that in the background. See the 4-hour up here? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, 4-hourly, right? Yeah. On the 4-hourly, on the candles, where are we at? We're right here at 166, about 166. Boom, you see that? Right in here? Yep, you see it, right? Now, on the daily, let's go to the daily. You see the top level? Now, you see the 1D? 1D, 1 daily. Boom, boom. Yeah, I'm just having this discussion because we're getting incorrect technicals, and he's telling us we have to be a really, really good trader to look at prices. Why would that be? Because his prices are wrong. The prices are incorrect. This is not the only one I found, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Ba-boom. Remember the 166 on the 4-hour? Yes, we do. Now look at this. 172. Oh, so I'm supposed to retrace and want a 25% discount of which one? Unbelievable, dudes. Unbelievable. That's filthy business, like in terms of the number of people that should count on just correct pricing. Because why else? I always say, why else are you in the markets, right? Why else are we in the markets? The first question is what? What do you want to invest in? Boom, you make up you make up your mind, right? Yeah. What's the second question? The most important question: at what price? Guys, you get it? I want to invest in Bitcoin. And most people make this decision, this life-altering decision that, yes, it is going to be something that's going to go up in value. It's going to go up in price. Okay? It's a big emotional, psychological decision you make. I know this is going to go. It's like, I'm going to get a new truck. I'm going to get a new car. I'm going to get a new job, right? I want to become a teacher. I've decided, it's a big deal, right? You want to go, kill bad guys across the world. It's a big deal. You get into it, right? So I've decided to invest in something. Whoa. So you've made a big decision. Always, right? Yeah, we get very emotionally attached and tied to that. But the more important question that people forget is, at what price, right? Most of the time, they're right on what they want to invest in. 90% of the time, they're wrong on at what price. Because it's being sold to you in some sort of way for you to get the type of input for you to think it's going up, right? And by that time, people are selling it to you. Most of the time. I say most of the time. You got to be really careful. So this is why it's very important that we get accurate pricing. It's why literally when I look at my screen right now, you have no idea, guys. You have no idea. I mean, you do. You're like, London is pretty. Yeah, I'm pretty good with the technicals, right? Right? Of this list, do you want to go through it? No, but there's some issues. There are some issues with pricing right now in the market. You just saw one on AXS, so I went through it. The Binance is not expose or anything else, you know. He's a busy guy, you know. Maybe everybody has problems in their system, right? Yeah. We just need to be able to rely on them. It brings the whole question of pricing of the dynamics that are displayed on the Premium Pro Edition. Excuse me. It's the Premium Pro Edition of TradingView. The pricing from the number one. Guys, AXS is a huge deal. It's almost like scripted. Almost scripted, huh? The whole thing. Bitcoin up 1.55%. Link 10.74%. Luna 11%. Nice days for both those. Matic 6.8. Nice. I brought DOT to the attention of VIP last night. Said it could be interesting for a 5L. Shout out to Angel. I know Angel is busy trading ETF coins. I'm sure, huh? Not easy in a tight market. Hope it's going well. Our number one contributor, 2021. 2021 it was. $1 million champ Josh. Now, came live just because. Sorry for the tirade about pricing. I just want you guys to know you're VIP. If anybody's going to know this, there's not another group that's going through this stuff, right? On AXS, I'll bring other examples. I just don't want to dwell on it all the time. But when the lead, like, you know, exchange kingpin, I don't know what I don't know what that is. I don't know. When he is giving us the wrong prices, you know, like, you know, I just, you know, whatever, man. There's whatever. You have to be a really good trader. Oh, you're not a really good trader. What, dude? Give me the right prices, huh? Lying to me, huh? Like me walking into a store, huh? It's like me walking into a store. The guy's Malaysian. I don't know. I walk in, you know, it's really hard to walk out of here with your wallet, you know. Do what? I mean, I'd walk down and sit down like, oh, it's a nice Malaysian food restaurant. I'm looking forward to going to this. It's good. Hey, honey, let's go in. Walk in. Oh, it's really hard to walk out of here with your wallet. You know, do what, man? I just came to eat. Like, what are you talking about? You sit down. We're going to deal with you, the food and the prices. Come on. You know, it's like, do what, dude? I'm here with my wife. Like, you guys invest, you have families, all this other stuff. Like, I'm here with my wife. What are you talking about? You're going to take my wallet. I just came here for a meal, man. You can't do this. This is a restaurant. Don't you have a license to operate? Oh, yeah, we do. But, you know, we got lobbying powers. Lobbying, you know, like, what is this? Can you imagine, like, someone sitting you down for a meal? It's like, well, it's really hard to walk out here with your wallet. You know, it's like, do what, man? Like, you know, it's like, I want some soup. I want some fried rice and some, you know, whatever else. Can you imagine what it's like a Saturday Night Live skit, right? It really is, huh? You have to say, it's like a bad Saturday Night Live skit, huh? Dude, man, I just want some egg rolls and some other, like, what do you mean? Is you robbing me? Like, I came in here to eat. You're robbing me? What do you mean, man? Like, oh, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. But in between his commentary, I have to joke a little bit. If you trade by looking at price, you have to be a really, really good trader to win. Maybe that means you have to be like our group and find where he's incorrect in the pricing. Shout out. Maybe that's it. But if you hold by looking at utility growth, well, life's a lot simpler. If you hold, win. I'm just going to bring this back up. Because when did he send that? Come on, man. If you hold, win. Well, do you see? Bam. You told people to hold here? Or you had to be a really good trader to win? Maybe you do because maybe he knows the pricing is incorrect. Bam. That's sad, huh? That's the definition of sad, huh? I mean, I know some dudes that work. I mean, I am not formally affiliated with any department, agency, bureau, nor military division, domestic or abroad, but I know people who are. They must think this is humorous. He sends out something to all the people holding his coin. Hold. Like, you won't give them the right pricing, so you do this before you drop them, huh? I like the restaurant idea. It's funny. Let's go back to Bitcoin. I mean, look at that. Yeah, why would you do that, man? Why would you do that to people? You know, that was like right before you send this out. Well, you should just hold. You know, you have to be really good. You know, if you look at the prices, it's just funny because by looking at the price, if you trade by looking at the price, does he know? I mean, maybe he's just like this weird dude. I don't know. It's like, I gave you all the wrong prices. It's like, I know that. We found that out. Thank you. We figured that out too, huh? Before you said that. This is the good one here. Make yourself useful and be used. Be used? What is wrong with you? Man, like, what is wrong with you? We're not going to be used. And I'm not doxing him. Someone brought that up to me. Are you doxing or someone doxed you? I don't need to dox nobody, man. If I go to a restaurant, I don't want to be told when I walk in the restaurant, you know, it's really hard to walk out of here with your wallet. Like, it's like, do what? I walked in here. You're robbing me? You know, it's like, you know, there's got to be some license, something. Baby Doge taking off. I just have to say, man, Baby Doge is killing it today. Up 20%. Nice. Luna, huh? Looks like it could be throwing together a little bit of a channel formation. Like that. Heavy retrace, 38.2, up 11.51%. Link trying to get a little bit of momentum, right? Double bottom, shout out to Jacob. Thinking we have a little bit of a double bottom going on here. A double bottom, huh? Let's see what we got on Link. All right. Link with a mid-level function to be careful of in this zone. You've operated above it a few times, and you'll get over it. Let's lighten that one up after we copy it and bring it up. I always like to find like parallel channels, things like that. Let's get into there we go. A little bit better on top there. We'll have that top level resistance here. I'd say a midline event on Link is probably indicated, right? Some mid-level function here, right? With the potential to get up and above this $40 mark would be nice. It'd be great if Link had either another 13% or another 48% in it. That'd be fantastic. Would love to see that for Link. It's part of the group of coins that underperformed in the second part of 2021. We went through a dual cycle event throughout the year, essentially, right? Cycle 1, Cycle 2, right? Cycle 1, nice formation. Cycle 2 underperformed in here, right? Some, like Phantom, see this cycle, 1 and 2. Phantom, see Phantom, I mean, let's look at Phantom. 1, 2, boom. You see that? 1 for 2021. 1, 2, boom. That was the cycle that Phantom went through. 1, 2, liftoff, huh? And still doing really well. So I put that in the context of, right? Let's see. Link. I don't talk about it much, right? It's just underperformed. Q3 and 4, 2021 underperformed relative to other cyclicals. Matic. Let's say Q2, right? Summertime, right? Around actually March. What was it? March? May. Ba-boom. Cycle 1. Cycle 2, still ongoing, right? So it hasn't underperformed like Link. Right? You guys agree? You can disagree if you want to. Let's see. Now, Matic went up and then kept going up. Link retraced and underperformed. Still trying to perform. So it's part of that category of coins that underperformed. Right? Just, it is. It doesn't have to be argued about. It is a verifiable fact in the market. Gala trying to pick up from its golden pocket at 6.34%, assuming we have what? The right pricing. Unbelievable. So, AXS has the wrong pricing. I just want to let you guys know. AXS, your chart between the 4-hourly and the hourly and the daily, has the wrong pricing on TradingView, even with the Premium Pro Edition. I'm not going to do, see, this is the deal. I don't want to do the due diligence. It's not that I don't have time to sit there and figure out, well, I'll make a list for TradingView and Binance of, come on, man. That's 2022. I would do that in college. I go to Duke, I study computer science, whatever. It's like I find a problem with the Apple machine. Apple computers were new. Well, I find a problem to the bug. My Apple computer won't work. I have to work on it, right? Well, I'll call Apple Computer and I'll say, listen, you need to fix this for everyone. And I did this. This is Dot right now. Let's look at Dot. But I would call Apple Computer and be like, well, I fixed this problem. I found a bug and I fixed it. This is how you need to recode things. Okay. I would do that when I was in college. I enjoyed maybe at least figuring out my own computer or something. It's Binance. It's the #1 exchange on the planet for crypto. Just do their job. Dot may have the potential, as we talk about the different expressions of price here, right? Dot may be able to come down and just formulate a nice channel, right? A decent expression in terms of that second cycle, right, of 2021. Decent, not necessarily underperforming, not overperforming either. Just, slightly higher high, right? Not much. So we would like to see this channel formation with Dot. Would mean another retracement, right? To another level below. So Dot doing relatively well. Gave that to VIP for a 5L last night if they wanted it. They're in the money if they took it. That's good. Just because it was indicated. We talk about what was indicated in terms of a strategy, right? What was indicated? Well, on the hourly, let's go through the hourly. This was indicated. A descending triangle. Something along these lines. Right? Yeah. This was indicated at this level of Fibonacci, right? On the 1 hourly, on the 4 hourly, just, getting to a previous low right in here. There you go. Right? That may want to pick up, right? Previous support. So that's picked up relatively well. It's not bad. Just, kind of a descending triangle. Maybe it wants to operate within that triangulation to the top line resistance indicated. Just apply this to all your trading. Look for patterns. Look for previous lows. Sometimes they're good pickups. Maybe you got another 12% in you, right? Maybe you got more than that, but to the resistance. If you could trade to the resistance. Different ways. Some different ways of thinking about resistance. What is resistance? Well, it stops the price. It stops the price? Yes, it does. Well, what does that mean? A lot of times it means that the price likes to go there, right? You don't want to trade into resistance, but a lot of times resistance, okay, well, that's the resistance. Yes, it is. That's a negative. It can be a positive. Sometimes price is attracted to the resistance like a magnet. Boom, right? So we think about things like that. Not always in line with, buy at support, sell at resistance, right? Trade your patterns. Don't be overexposed. Shame on CZ. Shame. I agree, Freddie. I don't know what to think, do you? We can't have wrong pricing. Brings the whole thing. I don't know. They're going to say it was a glitch. It's still a glitch. How does no one notice this stuff? It's something that's valued in billions of dollars. You have no idea. I'm not going to sit here and just, but AXS, we brought it the first bull flag. What I don't like about the pricing differentials is that as we look through the different time frames, guys, and all of the indications are contrary, and we're doing all of that work on the lines, etc. It's a lot of work. It's kind of like, well, should it be a lot of work? So looking at Dot, descending triangle, that was indicated. That's why I thought it'd be nice to see if you guys get a little bit of a trade on that. Luna up 11.72, Link up 11.73. Looking at Baby Doge doing well. Interesting. BTC up 1.54. 1.54%. Micro reversal in process. Micro right? Showed you guys. I told you I'd show you the bull in the back, right? You guys know that, huh? You do. You know I said I was going to show you the bull, right? Now I talked about kitten hitting, right? I showed you a bull, but little kitten hitting, right? For VIP in the back because I told him I was going to show him the bull. And what happened? Well, we had a little bitty deal here, huh? Right? Not big bull, kitten hitting, right? So, and I show you this kind of bull. Not the bull we want, right? So that's just what I showed you. So, you know, a little baby deal here, right? 1.54% to the upside. We would have known, huh? We would have shown bull kicking, huh? Still time. Maybe that bull wants to grow up real quick. Could be, huh? Maybe so, huh? Let's see this feature, more amplitude. Essentially, it's higher, right, than this one here. It's also broader. It's a bigger bull feature. Yeah, broader. See? Yes. Yeah. So, kitten hitting. Yeah, it's all right. This right here, we will encapsulate this. Let's just do a technical analytic. We'll go green on this. And I had to come live. I was like, all right. So, yeah, it's a big difference. Is that, and I just want to pull this like over to here. Yeah, it's a significant difference, right? I mean, it just in terms of the you know, preceding, we have some preceding movement into the, you know, into this feature here, right? We do. Up 1.55%. Yeah. If we shrink this down, let's do this and pull it up. Just doing some comparative analytics. You guys know the bigger the pattern, right? The bigger the pattern is, you know, the bigger the expectation is. Essentially, you know, I tell you that. You get surprised sometimes. A lot of times you like a big old bull flag, a big, you know, just whatever it is you're looking at. Nope. Let me get this. Let me dig into it. I want to bring this down to the other. Let's see here. Let's bring it down to this level here. And we'll just compare it. Yeah. Just, you know, maybe half the size, something like that. But it'd be nice to get some kind of kick out of it, right? It would be. But we're just dealing with a smaller framing, right? Now, what happened after this one? Well, we started to, let's dig into this. We just started to etch and etch and etch and etch, right? And we were up over, we got into the green, right? We got into that green on the chop. That was nice. Big indicator for people. Over those EMA bands. Pop right over those EMA bands. That's on the 4 hourly, not on the daily then. We did at some point. 4 hourly. So, boom, yeah, we did. Ooh, we got a ways to go, huh? On the daily, we got to get over 50,000, huh? Boy, that'd be a sweet move, wouldn't it? Bam. That'd be sweet, huh? 42,300, huh? And see, this is well expressed on the daily. Very nice, huh? It is. That's well expressed on the daily, isn't it? That's nice. Shout out to Freddie. What's up, brother? VIP in the house. Let's say hi to Freddie. What's up, Freddie? In the house. Freddie knows what he's doing. He just does. Ba-boom. What's up, VIP in the house? In the house. I feel like we should play some tunes, do something cool. Yeah. Let's kick those tunes up. Hold on. Let me get into this. Where's our dun 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 dun? There it is, huh? That's our VIP song. And Freddie is VIP in the house. Absolutely. Great trader. Value-oriented. Cool dude, huh? Look at these charts. He goes, boom. Liking it, huh? 40K, stay above 40K. For that movie, huh? That's awesome, huh? We love having Freddie in the back. VIP all the way. So Freddie is in the house. Big time VIP. Really cool dude, man. Not everybody knows the full story, huh? But you are a very interesting guy. Yeah? You appreciate good technicals too, huh? Can you imagine not knowing price? Can you imagine? With some of the things you've done, it's like, whoa, you're wrong on the price. That's some money, huh? Yeah, that is some money, huh? Interesting, huh? They want to lie. Oh, you want to lie about the price? Yeah, I bet they haven't thought of that before, huh? Very interesting. I don't know why they might be doing that. So, shout out to Freddie at VIP, AJ Crypto, to Kuda, to Luke, to the whole crew in the back, huh? We have a good trade group. Going through charts, doing good stuff, right? Yeah. Shout out to King Jose. Yeah, let's bring up some of these guys. What's up? We got Jacob. What's up, Jake? In the house. Jay-Z. Look at that truck. What's up? What's up? Like that? We got King Jose doing a new app for the Apple Store. What's up, Jose? Beautiful, beautiful company you got there with you. Look at Vlad. I got to show you guys. Stud. Total stud. He was busy for a couple weeks. I was like, Vlad, where is Vlad? I had report to the VIP desk. I kept saying, Vlad, report to the VIP. He's been busy. He's been busy. Good trader, absolutely. And we've got Josh in the house. In the house, Josh. See, the mitten is what? He is a boat enthusiast, and he is the $1 million champ. What's up, what's up, what's up? We'll shout out to Kuda. What's up, Kuda, in the house? United States Air Force, right? Big time. What's up? Rolling with the boys. What's up? Cool crew. Heavy hitting. Good technical. Good technicals. Luke in the house. What's up, Luke? Luke. Great family dynamic. Love the family dynamic. Big fan of it. Luke is the epitome of the VIPs. Why we have a trade group. Ryan, what's up? Wyoming in the house. What's up? Ryan's got some new technical equipment he's working on. Very cool, huh? Yeah. Very cool. We have Captain Caribe. What's up, Carlos? Nice to see you in the back, brother. Carlos, he likes to dig deep. We got some DOD action. I'd say maybe around DOD. Just kind of, I feel like DOD. Like, what's going on, Daniel? What's up, brother? You got the dogs, huh? Absolutely. We got Steve. Shout out to Steve. Steve, where's the trade station? We got to look at the trade station. I want the trade station. Longo in the house. Longo, hey guys, Longo trades. You guys don't know. Longo, he trades. Look at that. Cool, huh? Huh. Nice. Head and shoulders. Exactly. Then what we got? We got Kent Gifford in the house. You guys know Kent? Santa Barbara extraordinaire. Guy is alpha trader. Hot hands. What's up, Kent? What's up? Nice digs, by the way. Nice digs. Like those guitars and a company out. Richard Rios. U.S. Army. What's up? What's up? What's up? Fresh back from Korea. Yeah. Just so you guys know each other, right? Yeah. Ambrosio. What's up, my man? What is going on? What is up? James Bond style. What's up? That is nice. Nice work. AJ Crypto, Family Man, Executive, etc. Don't even ask. Just all A pluses. Right? Killing it. He's doing great. Heavy backup cash reserves. Name of the game. You guys are doing great. We got Mark. We got all kinds of guys. The consummate professional. Yeah, we got professionals in around here. That's nice. We got Angel on top. What's up, Angel? Big time. Good group, huh? Good peeps. Good people. So, we came live. Just had to, man. Last night I was going to come live as like a big, huge power thunderstorm. Like, they keep cutting out my power. They keep, I don't know what, they. There's no they. There's no us and them. It's all we, right? That is right, huh? We have to be united in this front. A lot of things on the line. Let's go into the details. Let's talk about this inverse head and shoulders. What do we got on this? What do you got? Music? No idea what this is called. Epidemic Sounds. I like this. That's what I'm talking about. We want a rocket liftoff. We're not looking for this. Where is my rocket liftoff? That's what I want. That's what we wanted. We just wanted a rocket liftoff. We didn't ask for this. Hold on, huh? Hold on. I understand it takes a minute to get there, but come here. You look at this. Inverse head and shoulders, huh? Let's talk about this, huh? Inverse head and shoulders. Come here. I love that rocket sound. Just it's relaxing to me, huh? I like rockets. I think most dudes like rockets. Let's see what this is. Let me get to the inverse head and shoulders. Where are we on this head and shoulders here? Let's hear that one more time. Bam. All right, what we wanted. I used to hang out with a girl. She was a rocket scientist. Pretty cool, huh? I don't know why. I always associate with her with the airplane. I don't know why. Just, I don't know. Anyway. Enough of that. Back into the inverse head and shoulders. Absolutely. We have the left shoulder clearly designated. The head clearly designated. We have the right shoulder clearly designated. So, we launched from that. Yes, we did. And what happened? Well, this is kind of like what every pattern has been like over the last 3 months, right? Been a little difficult. I spoke about this problem that we were kind of running into. Now, it's not a problem. We're still up 1.64% on the day. But we ran into resistance. Hit 1, hit 2, hit 3. Oh, no. Right? Channel formation. Now we have capitulated beyond our anticipated level of support. We are now testing the neckline, which could be a good thing. Okay? It could be a good thing. The neckline is what? It's right here. It helps if I do this. Look, head, you got that. Right shoulder, right here, just so you understand the inverse thing it gets people sometimes. It just does, right? The head, we have the left shoulder, right? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. A head and shoulders, right? Inverse head and shoulders, real easy, boom. Same thing, same thing. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, easy. It's inverted. Bullish reversal, right? We're retesting the neckline. We don't have to retest the neckline on the head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders. We don't have to confirm off of it. If it wants to do it, it's still complete. Fantastic, up to 44,000. That's our target. How do we get that? You guys know. How do we get that? You guys know that. We measure the distance. All right? The amplitude of the head. Boom. Right? Yeah, amplitude of the head moved up from the neckline. Bam. There you go. That's real easy. That $44,000 is looking at us, right? It's ready to be completed to. We like that, huh? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You guys, anyway, it's funny. Huh? You got the restaurant deal earlier on? I know some of you guys had that, huh? Walk into CZ's restaurant from Binance, huh? Be hard for you to leave with your wallet, huh? But I just came here to eat, man. You're robbing me? I came here to eat. Be hard for you to leave here with your wallet. Like, what? This got to be illegal. You can't rob me. I came here to trade. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah. So, an additional 4% to the upside would be nice to see that. And I can't slander him, right? I cannot slander him, huh? So these statements are fact and not non-conclusive to the extent they require additional research. There we go. What do I think about Harmony One? How could I not think about Harmony One? I led through retracement the entirety of the Harmony One army. They're doing fantastic work, Harmony One. Like it. First of all, 3.99%. Boom. We want to see that 4% move to 44,000. You guys know Harmony One, huh? I did. I got involved. I started up a Harmony One channel. I did. This channel started as Harmony One. Why? Look at that. She's kicking. She's rocking. Look. What's up? What's up? Very cool. Digging it. Yo, totally digging it. Look at this. Look. Hello. I might even say she's fine. We don't need Bitcoin babes anymore. I got to say, man. I got to say, huh? But, I mean, it has that allure of women being included in crypto. It's required. It's required. Look at this. New York Stock Exchange. What's up? What's up? What's up? Always talking about, huh? Founded by the New York Stock Exchange in 1922. The New York Institute of Finance, Africa. Y'all see the medallion? Africa. What's up? Look at the laser eyes. Unbelievable. Build on Harmony, bridge to all chains. They're finally doing this. They're finally stepping it up. You got to say, they're stepping it up. Looks good, huh? The VIP know when we slam a trade or something, I'm always showing the guys dunking the basketball. I like this, huh? I like what they're doing. I like her. She's cool. Dudes on the court, cool. They're finally getting there. You guys want to see the Harmony 1 chart? Retesting the neckline there. One's got a few things going on right now. I've been around. I mean, we scheduled, don't even ask. It's been a while, huh? Since the price actually got better than GameStop way, way long ago, right? Absolutely. Walking people through price targets at 4 cents, man. At 4 or 5 cents, right? It's good. So, in terms of all growth potential, etc., I would definitely pay attention to market capitalization. Yeah. Pay attention to market cap. You got to. Now, where are we in terms of our lines of support and resistance? Where are we in terms of overall pattern formations, right? It's going to take a minute for me to develop the Harmony 1 chart. Okay. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this. Resistance in along the line of this 20 to 24. Let's say 22 to 24. Boom, boom, boom. We had this. Okay, cup and handle. Didn't want to really play out to the upside completely, but it got close, right? Real close, right? Cup and handle here. Cupature, handle here. Boom, got close, right? So we're now in kind of like a secondary, I'd say, test mode. I just did this on the fly, so hopefully this will be beneficial. I wouldn't mind if we backed off this a little bit to either formulate an additional handle here or an ascending triangle. It would be healthier at this point if it could back off a little bit in terms of price. Not much. Just give it a pivot here on Harmony and around that 35. Give it a pivot. It'll take some time, but it would be a little bit healthier in terms of pricing. Just give it a little pivot. Boom. Get down here into a nice established level of support. Get away from potentially that condition of being overbought. Just a touch, maybe. Calm down into a level of established buyer support, and boom. You just ran into this on the daily that you were oversold. So you have some flux in here between the oversold and overbought right now. Be nice to see a little mid-level function here, and then boom. That would be nice. That'd be really great to see. Be nice to see Harmony 1 get on up there in price. I believe it will continue to do well, but it's nice that we were covering it, and it's just been, you guys know, we set out many, and I kind of let the price alone for a while. I was like, okay, that's fine. Let them trade. Let them do what they want to do. They know they know. I taught everyone retracements in this period here. Boom. I did. Harmony 1 crew, they're like, no, London, he taught us retracements. That sure worked out well, didn't it? You betcha for the ones who got involved in it. That was 700-800%. Yeah, what's up? Nice. That and Luna, huh? Brought you guys core deep value on Luna. What's up? But then it's, what do you want to trade, right? Well, that's not what I want to trade. That's right. It's okay. FXS is pretty cool, huh? FXS, what are you doing, huh? What are you doing, FXS? I'm going to show you guys. This thing has been just unbelievable. Boom, 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 right? Yeah, that's a hardcore flag right there. Boom. So I want FXS to develop a little bit more up here, right? Again, push away from this blue line, this overbought, just a bit if you want to. Formulate something a little bit more in the macro. Be careful of micro patterns, right? Be careful of them, right? FIO, looking at FIO, it's not a poorly indicated. I just like this cross line of support. Just interesting, right? Not much amplitude, but got to say, huh? Nice line of support, relatively indicated with a backup at this lower level. Just, it is what it is. Okay. Iris did real well, kind of hopped up, underperformed Q2. I'd say in the second cycle, underperformer in the second cycle, not Q2. Q was that Q2, yeah. January, March, Q1, about April, right? Q2, 2021 strong, underperformed in Q3 to 4, Q3, Q4, third quarter, fourth quarter, 2021, right? Man, I used to do like financial reports for like public companies. Man. You're like, yeah, we do too. Huh? I know you guys can do that. You have to focus. BTC up 1.81%. I like that. Looks like we're moving back into that channel line formation. Little bit of maybe. There you go. There you go. Man, that'd be a strong move. Let's go, Bitcoin. What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? Little bit of an extended flag formation, trying to kick off to the upside. Oh, this would be sweet, huh? Very tempting if you're not trading. That looks tempting. It just does. It's tempting. It is, huh? Well, if you like bull flags, you know. You understand that a bull flag function a lot of times is a channel designation with a return to the support, right? You see that channel formation, support, beyond support, right? Resistance, roughly indicated channel formation, all right, on the candles, all right, candle wicks, all right? So, and shout out, got some rockin' good friends. Shout out to the rockin' good friends that we have around the world. What's up? Absolutely. Wanted to say that, huh? Some people have a rockin' good time all the time. What's up? Talented people, huh? Pretty talented people. Got some scout action working out. Want to see what my friends think about talented people. Doesn't always matter what other people think about talented people, huh? Doesn't, huh? We kind of know talent when we see it, right? So let's dig into the 1 minute time frame. This is London, by the way. Crypto Kingdom Bitcoin spike. Used to be, has been from the financial, right? I mean, I don't know how many billion-dollar projects I could be the lead analyst over or do this with, you know, at some point it's like, oh, it's another billion-dollar project. All right, I'll do it. Boring. It's okay, but I mean, it's good experience. Not the typical crypto experience. That's okay. Some high-level stuff. Still have a lot of friends that are involved in some big-time deals. Crypto is getting up there right now. A lot of deals hitting this year. Hundreds of millions of dollars, guys. Billions of dollars. Banks have an interest right now. They have loaned money out. Yes, they've loaned a lot of money out. You guys don't think about that. It's like, well, how's it going to do this year? Well, you guys know some like banks like Fidelity, et cetera, have issued like $500 million. Yeah. Shout out to Brandon. What's up, Brandon? Shout out to Alan. What is up? I'll just say real kind of family deal. Shout out to Alan. Absolutely. To Brandon. Real cool guys. Real cool guys. Miss those guys. Big time players. Huh? They just are. So, bull flag. Tempting, right? It is tempting. Why wouldn't you invest in this bull flag? Well, it's been a difficult market, right? You never want to be afraid of the market. We have an upside target here, okay? Inverse head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. The last 15, potentially the last 15 patterns have underperformed, okay? That's a lot in terms of measurement. We're just coming off of a pattern. I'll tell you that Wall Street was involved. I know when you look at this stuff, when you study, at least at some of the places that they have studied at, I'm just going to say that. Now, I don't have inside information at all. But when you study at the places where they've studied or around those places, you know the trades they're taking. This is a trade on a macro head and shoulders on the hourly that they're taking. It's a textbook level, definitely indicated trade. And they're short on it. It didn't perform completely. They were left a little bit out to dry, assuming it doesn't complete the target. What's that downside target? About 39,000. All right, so they're sitting now with, well, they haven't completed that. Well, so what are we going to do? Well, let's hammer into one again, you see. Unkind to the traders. Yeah, kind of interesting, huh? You just had one that didn't complete at the downside. You said, well, it's getting more bullish. Okay, you could say that. It has been unkind to anybody trading patterns, period. It has been. Not if you're willing to take a quarter of what you should get. I'll tell you, if you're willing to take a quarter of them, right? Look at Chris, XRP Ford. Bought 500,000 of them when it was under a penny, still holding strong. Interesting. That's good. 500,000 of them when they were under a penny on Harmony One. Good. I'm glad to see the project doing well. It's a good development. You've watched the development. Finally, huh? It feels like they have a real program, some culture to latch onto. That's good. They need that right now. They need that in 2022. Yeah. So congrats on that holding. You must know my channel well. Yep. Big time. Hope you're a good guy and you're doing well in 2022. I'll say both of those things equally as sincere, okay? With equal degrees of sincerity. Excuse me. As I would look at this, easy for me to say, right? So as I would look at this to the upside, guys, we have this nice move to the upside. We have a channel formation to the downside. We would like to see Luna 12.41%. I got to comment on Luna, guys. It just hit a second kind of take profit level. That's nice, huh? Nice hit on 38.2, huh? Fell out of that flag, I think, with some of the confusions on the depegging, or et cetera, right? Just be wild if that winds up, and it just pushed a little bit too heavily for the flag, right? I think the technicals had something to do with it, that decoupling, whatever was going on, but it was a nice flag that brought to the attention of everybody. If it winds up hitting a new all-time high, I will not be surprised at all. Not at all. Luna original price targets were, what is it? Price targets were $4.60. Shared with all you guys. That's not under a penny, but hey, $4.60 to $100+ is pretty good. Not bad. Pays to be a VIP, I'll tell you that. Absolutely. And if you're not a VIP and you hang around too long, I'll kick you out of the chats and stuff. Because I like it to be exclusive. Not that I'll kick you out, but I like it to be exclusive. And for people who find value in the station, I like that to be, recognized kind of amongst the community, the guys that trade. I like people who trade. I'm like a one-stop shop for free information, and people to beat up on and this and that. Get out of here. I got a VIP club. Because a lot of people get real aggressive or want to dox you. So people in the Harmony One community, believe it or not, some of the Harmony One guys were really aggressive towards me, threatening me and my family and this and that, making up a bunch of lies about who I was or wasn't. Complete fabricated lies. Whatever, fine. So yeah, that's some of my experience with Harmony One. Unfortunately, because they give the entirety of that group a bad name. So trying to take donations in my name, trying to do different things, and then just beyond doxing, threatening me and my family at my home. So, there have been some problems with me and the Harmony One crew. That's why I'm a little standoffish with Harmony One. I just am. Period. You would be too if it happened with you and a group of traders, quote unquote, or people who were invested in something. So, yeah, I'm going to say that about Harmony One. That's part of their culture, okay, of the traders, of the holders. I know that for a fact because I've experienced it. So, yeah, I don't cover it that much anymore. Shame for them because we had really good technicals on it. It's a shame for any community to have to deal with a few bad apples, but they can spoil the bunch, right? It's true. Huh? It's the truth. So just, chill. Don't be aggressive towards people. Don't threaten them or something when you try and steal their money and you can't. If you try and steal their money, okay, fine. You want to steal my money, okay. But, when you can't, don't threaten me in my house. It's okay, right? Do what you got to do. But anyway. Let's go to this interpretation. This gives us a little bit better of an understanding as to why we might be confirming off the top. You guys like this better? I think I might, okay? All right. Ascending triangle, roughly indicated, could have a huge, now we're into potentially really would be nice. All right. Let's get into this. Now that would really, really be nice. Let's go ahead and lift this up for the VIP. See what we got here. 45,000. How are you supposed to get to 45,000? Well, let's see what we got. To get to 45,000? Well, how could I make that work? Well, First of all, you're going to have to get through a load of resistance around here. You guys know that. But generally speaking, you could, if you were to go as bullish as we possibly could, since we're trying to formulate a bull flag right now, assuming this can pick up, okay, and we can formulate a bull flag and we can continue up through, and it may not be straight up. It may be one of these journeys like this, okay? Getting to 44,887. If you want me to tell you where it's going, believe it or not, I'll do that 9 times out of 10. You still won't trade it. And people who follow live, you'll know that. I'll tell you when I do tell you. That's why sometimes I'm going to leave it up in the air. That's just it. Sometimes I'll tell you, everyone will trade the other direction. So I'm going to give you the technicals today and let you trade it, okay? Resistance support. People who know too. Like, oh, that's right. You know, you'll say this or you'll say that. Hey, you know, sometimes I want to tell you, sometimes I don't. Because I told everybody here, they didn't want to hear it. They just didn't. I didn't hear anybody, oh, thanks, I got into a short, I appreciate it. Here. I told everybody at the all-time, like right after the all-time high, no love lost, but no thank you, huh? Right? 0. No love lost, like I'm cool. I'm a thick-skinned, like, you know, grown human being, no big deal. But no thank you, not one. Here, told everybody, no love lost, but again, no thank you. Boom. Right? It's just the truth. So, here was another one right in here, like live streamed. I think Freddie is pretty gracious. So is AJ Crypto. AJ Crypto is very appreciative and thankful. So I'll say some on the consistent. They're very nice to deal with. This here, overall community. This one here, not gonna hold, right? You guys heard that, right? These just, if you're a trader, these don't like to hold. Boom. So it's 1, 2, 3 punch, you know. So let's get through this feature right here. It's nice on the daily. Looks like that, huh? Looks like this curve we're going through. Let's scroll in 4 hourly. Let's go 1 hourly. Trying to kick up off of a line of resistance to support. Now, what you can say is the truth, that quite a few of these ascending triangles have not performed to the upside. They have not completed to the upside. Right? Yeah. Now, I've drawn this level of resistance here on Bitcoin, all right? Are we out over that? We are. Okay, so that's interesting to me. Let's see how I need to thin this out. I'm approaching things on the candle wicks due to the required level of specificity in this market. Yeah, that's tough right there, okay? On the candle wicks, you guys will find that we're still tucked underneath this specific line, this hit here at 43,885, and this specific hit here. This is going to complicate things. This specific hit here, 43,619. Draw that line down. Why will it complicate things? Because we're looking for a completion pattern to 44,000, right? A completion move to 44,000. We have roughly indicated this line of resistance. I'll say exactly indicated, but we also have somewhat of a symmetrical triangulation ongoing. The symmetrical triangulation in and of itself would have the expectation, please listen, of having its own further confirmation up and out of this line of resistance here. We would expect, just as we're confirming at this level on the horizontal line of resistance, we would have the expectation on a symmetrical triangle here, okay, indicated, that we would achieve yet another confirmation on the price line, up, over, back down onto prior resistance to support to move to the upside. Thus, the complication. You see that? This indicated line of resistance here, in line with the extension move here in this pivot, would indicate we'd need another breakout reconfirmation to move up. So essentially it's just not, it's lowering the likelihood that this is going to be a strong move to the upside, like an immediately strong move to the upside, bam, to 44,000, right? That is technically indicated right now, technically indicated. And so many people in around this area telling me at 50,000, just drop the hammer. We're supposed to buy. I'm like, okay. You go do that. You go do that. Everybody talking to me about, man, it just dropped on through. We're just all buying. Okay, good. Go do that. Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. It's at what? It's at 42, right? So in and around the 50, this maybe missed the drop. You're still at this drop level here. You've been, how many days? You've been 30 to 40 days sideways right now. If you got this really nice pickup here, if you didn't trade. So we're back at this level here. Do I think there will be additional value in the market for people who want to buy lower? Ask the Federal Reserve that question. Do you think the demand for Bitcoin is going to pick up in the preceding months? Ask the Federal Reserve that question. It's an inflationary hedge, right? What else is? Interest rates. Yeah, bingo. Developing space, love it, etc. The entirety of cryptocurrency, big fan. Love the technology. Is it the eternal glowing orange ball of fire, that will never be extinguished in cyberspace that Michael Saylor says it is? Well, Michael Saylor sold people Bitcoin at $65,000 and more of it along the way down from the top. I know some people who bought it. Also, he was selling it to people here at the top. We're saying double top. We're saying bearish. So I'm not going to compare myself to him. I like value. I just do. I like value. The biggest thing to be conquered right now that you need to focus on, rather than the next 5 to 10% that you're going to make in the market, okay, is, yes, a reversal pattern. Copy that. The extended nature of resistance to support, okay? This is not a bad move here, okay? It's a nice, huge falling wedge now with the resistance to support, okay? What needs to occur is, and rather than focus on it, I caught this within $250, like boom, it's on our group, like tape, it's on our roll, it's in the back room, period. Here you go, bam, boom, right? So I'm not worried about my group, what we think, how we do behind the doors. You guys want to be behind the doors? You want to be VIP? Roll with it. If you're not, you're not VIP. You may not like that. That may be your fault, not mine. I bet you after invitations for you guys to rejoin or join, it's not mine. It still sounds like maybe that's your fault. Or it's your problem. It's not my problem anymore. 2022 started off with a bang, ready to go full throttle with anybody, right? I've had a lot of people be wrong, right? Just flat out wrong in the group. And they leave. That's okay. They leave. That's not my fault. If you can't deal with being wrong, it's going to be a tough market for you, man. If you don't want to play by the rules, you don't want to double and triple down, a lot of talk, you don't want to double down, right? Well, it's going to be a tough market for you, you know? You want to make all the money, but you don't want to double down. It's going to be a tough market for you. You've heard me talk about compounding down 5x, 6x, 10x your current position due to the volatility. Everybody wants to play heavy up top, heavy up front, and still get the returns. That's not the way the equations work, guys. Not the way the mathematics work. Not me being cruel. It's me reinforcing the top VIPs that I know. The top VIPs, the best performing investment houses, some of the best traders in the world operate like that. Not just me. Right? That's the VIP way to be. Absolutely. Absolutely. So wherever you're at, ability to hammer in. Fed said probably. Fed said probably, huh? The Fed. We didn't go through a Fed issue here. I'll tell you that. This was pretty miserable here. We did not go through a Fed issue here. China mining this and that, everything else. Elon liquidating, hello, big problem in and of itself. That was a big issue. Boy, he fell off the most favorite list of everybody then. I stuck with him a little bit. I was like, I didn't mind it because it proved what we were working on, and it has exactly accomplished what I was giving the alpha traders that I was training then. You guys know the alpha traders, I was literally telling them that move, bam, was expected. Shout out to Kent Gifford. Shout out to Kenny. These are alpha traders I was training during this time period. They know for a fact. Yep, London did it. Gave them a chart when we were in this area right in here, and I literally was drawing this. You guys, just for review, was drawing this before the pricing was here, and then I said, and then the next move you're going to have is going to look like that on Bitcoin, on the macro, literally, boom. And then at some point down in here, you'll want to pick up, right? So shout out to the alpha. Alpha is the percentage by which, or the degree to which you beat the market, right? We want alpha returns. So that's why you guys want really good pickups right now. You just do. You want to be alpha. Now, that doesn't mean leader of the pack. That means the amount by which you're able to beat the market, right? Standard market returns, then alpha returns are over and above those returns, right? Yeah. So you want to be alpha. Everybody wants to be alpha. That's right. That's right. You got to play by the rules. You got to be willing to double and triple down, right? Compound down at lower levels. Absolutely. That RSI is in purple here for you. Okay, got a lot of different indicators the VIP are using in the back, etc. We got some good group of indicators, a great group of guys. Shout out to all you guys. Jacob, you've been really, really positive in the group lately. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. And Freddie, you have been too. So has AJ. What is up? Luke, I think you've been busy. Luke has good charts. I wonder where those charts are, man. Your VIP are wondering, man, what's he doing with the charts? I don't know. He's sitting on them. That's no fun, man. Come on, Luke. Resistance support. It's getting a structure to it. I bring it up because what I want to do is get off of this red line. Okay? I want this to get off of that red line. Now, I'll draw it a little differently. Let me put this over here for a minute. Let me take care of this in terms of, let me delete some of this. There we go. I want to get off of this specific line. That is a mean line. Okay? I want to get off of it, right? Completely off of it. I want it to go away. And what I don't want to happen, honestly, guys, what I don't want to happen, well, China says they're off of it. Iceland is restricting it after Austria is going to, and this is just how it's going, guys. Austria says we're going to tax it. Iceland says no more mining or cutting back mining. China again says no. Russia steps up in here and says, well, we might. Oh, really? Great. So now Russia might ban it for their people. Okay. This line here, guys, I get the fact that we're all into the power, the continuation pattern, right? The continuation pattern of a falling wedge. But what I want to do is get off of this line. And it's just a tricky line because it can do this. I'm just going to tell you this. It can do this. We don't want it to do that, guys. But it can definitely do that. So the big story here is I want to get off of this line. Okay? Now, there's going to be a percentage around this line that is going to be put into a kind of a category right now with, I just say a marginable, because we want to be alpha. We want to catch every trade. You can trade at lower time frames. You can hammer this market, right? There's just going to be a degree and a range of, what would you say, just of, there's going to be a tolerance, okay, here with VIP right now. There's going to be a threshold and a tolerance, and something required beyond this line, okay, the interaction on this line, the trend line, right? If I move this up over here, I don't want a small little W bottom reversal feature just to the back side of the top of the line. I don't want it. I don't want to compare a small reversal feature here to say something like this. Like right now, like I don't want to do this. I say, well, look at this, man. You see that? Yeah, nice double bottom, right? Nice double bottom, nice move. Yeah. All right. So we have we do have an inverse head and shoulders. All right. With this double bottom was also a part of a larger framework that was put together in the form of a descending wedge, right? This is just kind of by itself right now. It just is. It's a small reversal pattern, small feature. We can compare it to the preceding zone and expect at this point, expect some price action above the line, above this trend line, to the extent to which we're still on the line. I don't want to be on the line. I want to get off of this line. That's it. So I wanted to demonstrate something else. The bottom line is going to take time for this to occur. Not that I'm just, we have our pricing targets. VIP have in the back big time. Absolutely. One of the first things we did when we redid the 2022 room, and just shout out, want to talk about this here. Boom. Ferrari. Nice deal with Ferrari this year for some different teams and cryptos. So yeah, we redid the rooms. One of the first things people got was detailed heavy accumulation, heavily detailed for Bitcoin. So I'm not worried about any of the VIP missing out on a single target, accumulation level, or anything at all, huh? Not at all. So to the extent that we are streaming to just say what's up on a weekend, how you guys doing, right? We're looking for this completion. Let's we can do away with that for a minute. Let's bring that back. And we'll just settle with, and then I'll get in the back and we'll do some more, because I think I talked about groceries being delivered from Whole Foods. Pretty cool, through Amazon. What's up? Some really cool things going on, huh? Have to shout out to America, huh? Very cool, huh? We get our groceries delivered by Amazon, huh? That is so cool. That is awesome. Just, what a place, huh? Gotta say America, huh? It's awesome. That's just cool. I like that. It's pretty cool. So, as we would look at that, if you're not from America, huh? Hey, come here. You can get really nice whole food delivered. This restaurant called Whole Foods, or this market, and they deliver it to you with Amazon. It's pretty cool, or Amazon, whatever, It's a pretty cool place. You guys should come check it out. And if you're here and you don't appreciate it, well, step on up into Amazon. Whole food delivery. All the healthy eats you could want. Very cool. So, ascending triangle, flat line of resistance required. Number one feature, we need a flat line of resistance trying to confirm to the upside. If you're going to confirm along the top of an ascending triangle, what's the number one way you want to do it? With the channel from a bull flag. Okay? What is this? Channel from a bull flag. Okay? Bit frustrated. There are a few defects noted. But yes, the ideal way, listen to me please. Okay? The ideal way that I have empirically seen in the market, etc., etc. You guys go to your broker, get financial advice. I always tell people I'm not talking to your wife. Like, whatever it is, I'm not going to put disclaimers and waivers in front of you. No. So the number one way, technically, to confirm back onto a line of resistance, bam, is a nice channel, boom, 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 from a bull flag, boom. Well, that hasn't worked out thus far. We had a channel framework, a little bit of an overshoot here technically, but these are on the micro time frames, right? So we are contacting that prior resistance to turn it into support, right? Yes. The ascending triangle is one of the most bullish structures that you can find, period. They are incredible to trade. They are money makers. These are money makers. We are in a market that is taking the moneymakers under its back heel and crushing it. It's just, you guys know that, right? It is. Taking all the patterns that you normally make money off of, and it's crushing them. Just bam. It's just enjoying doing that. Well, there's some other weird stuff going on. Weird stuff going on. Shout out to Freddie. What's up, Freddie? Freddie's keeping notes on all the weird stuff going on. Yeah, Binance CEO telling people to hold before his coin crashes. Like, yeah, I don't know. Weird stuff, guys. Keep that all in perspective if you can. Keep a good head on your shoulders, right? Understand, the hype doesn't win this game. The who's who and who do you know, that doesn't win this game. It doesn't. Good, consistent application of technicals, right? Backup heavy resource cache, ability just to bam, hit with a knockout punch whenever need be. Throw 5 times what you got into it now, huh? That's the way to do it, huh? You got $1 million, okay, fine. You got $1 million, let's say at the top. This, okay, ballpark, huh? So you got 50 grand, whatever it is. Okay, someone invests, put in $2 million at the top. Good, good. You better hit it with like 10 to 15 million right here. Boom. You better be ready to hit it with 50, 60, 70 million down here. Bam. And you better have, believe it or not, like 250 for this area. 250 to 300 down here. You do the math, you siphon it off to thousands instead of millions if you want to. But big boy style, you better have, if you're dealing with $2 million up here, you should be willing to throw into this thing at a huge multiple thereof. Whatever you're dealing with at the top, if you're not ready to handle the lower levels at compound, I'm talking big time compound levels at lower levels, don't even show up for practice. You're cut from the team, right? The VIP, except don't even show up. Don't even show up for practice. Because we don't want people overexposed at the top. Well, they're going to beat the market. They're smarter than this and that. No. What beats the market is heavy reserve capital. Not being arrogant. Just, I don't like people who come to me and say, well, I'm overexposed, London. Not from listening to this channel. Heavy reserve capital. You were talking about millions. Deduce it down to thousands. Deduce it down to hundreds of dollars. Heavy reserve capital at lower levels. I've said that 1,000,000 times if I've said it once. Just don't get burned or scorched in this market. Because it is burned and scorched for years. Doesn't seem, well, it's been a hot market. It sure has. Retraced for how long? It retraced for 3 years from 2018 until it started going up again. Boom. So, yeah, you had price action in the meantime. The existence of ETFs are going to end, guys, we're going to have the volatility. They're still going to wash out the longs and the shorts on a 5X, 3X, 2X basis. That's still going to happen, right? Just there is no genie in the bottle. And if there is, and to the extent that there is, you're gonna miss the genie, right? Either when he's telling you now, like what to do, oh, I messed that up, or you're just gonna, oh, what did he say today? Oh, I don't know. Don't be completely reliant on any kind of a genie in the bottle, right? That's I don't know. When I see people do that, it's like, well, you're gonna miss. I got to catch this. I got to catch, or he's gonna decide I'm kind of busy. Genie kind of busy today. He decided he's kind of busy today, or you're gonna run into situations where the market. The real market, the exchanges, etc., are giving us wrong pricing. If you missed that part, oh my gosh, we have charts from TradingView and Binance that are incorrect. Yeah. So while the CEO of Binance is telling people if you don't trade based on prices, do what? Come on, man. Don't trade based on prices. You have to be really, really good trader. What, to find out where you're lying to us on the prices? Maybe it's unintentional. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's an easy fix to everything I've complained about here today. And don't intend to complain. But while we have, this is necessary, huh? I think of YouTube. I think whether or not YouTube, are any of the employees at YouTube investing, right? Are they relying on this information? I think about some of the friends I have in government, or some of the friends I have that, and I'm not in government, but some of the friends that I have who are like warfare fighters, right? Shout out to Big H. He's former commander of U.S. Navy SEALs. Big H in the house, shout out. I think of like his brothers, like Navy SEALs, etc. Some of those guys I know, right? Cool people, cool, good guys. I think of like everything from teachers to law enforcement to like, politicians on both sides. I don't care if you're a Democrat. Do you trade? I could care less, guys. Oh, you're a Democrat? Okay, cool. Do you trade? Everything else aside, do you trade? Well, yeah, I do. Good, good. Did you know this? I will be 100% right up in the grill of everybody saying, yeah, did you know that we actually have evidence? I mean, listen, for your own sake, do you want the right price? Please, right? I would hate anybody. I mean, anybody to lose money on a trade. I want people to book positive trades. I don't care what you do in the 99% of the rest of your life. I don't care. I do not care. You go do that, huh? You show up, you want to book positive trades? Let's book positive trades. Let's everybody. I don't want to beat somebody because I have better technicals than they do. That's embarrassing. That whole idea is embarrassing, right? It's embarrassing. Oh, well, our group, we're privileged. We have the correct technicals and the right price chart. Do what? Never in a million years would I want that to apply to me, ever. I don't want a leg up. I don't want any kind of a hand. I don't want the right stuff and then to have the wrong stuff. I don't want an advantage. I want the right stuff in this market, period, all the time. That's what I want, man. I cannot stand to see things that are inaccurate. I don't want it to affect my enemy on the trade floor, right? Have a competitive market. Cool. Perfect. Have a competitive market. I love that. I love to compete. But someone disagrees with me, so I want them to have the incorrect, think about it. I want them to have the incorrect technicals? No way, man. No. Never. I never want an advantage like that, ever. And I don't want anyone to be disadvantaged like that. The market is the wrong place for that. The market we don't come to for, I'm a former presidential advisor, so market we don't come to for ideological differences. We come because we like to trade. That's the one thing that like gets us together. It's like a basketball. Well, sometimes a basketball on the right parking lot will solve all the other problems, right? This is our basketball. This is what we do. This is what we trade, right? And if you can't get into that mindset, you're not a trader, right? You're just not. And we like traders. We like them. Right? We enjoy them. Pour down function. Bitcoin. Well, what are you doing, Bitcoin? What are you doing? Come on now. Because I've been telling people the whole stream that the last 18 or 19 patterns have failed. Come on, Bitcoin, don't do this. You're supposed to go to 44,000, man. Right? Right. 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 Everybody's like, right. Dang it, huh? Now, this is a market condition. Currently, it's a market condition that we're in. Understand the market condition worries me in context of not having the proper technicals, because we have to rely on the technicals. When I see patterns failing continually, I worry about the technicals. And guys, when I talk about getting along with everybody, I'm not a tree hugging peace peace me with granola and leave me by the bunny field. I'm not weak like that. But I do believe in the power of a market to bring people together, to sit people down in the same kind of room who want to learn to day trade, and nothing else matters, right? It's an important kind of component of life to me. I don't think it's an exclusive privilege for white or black or young or old or anything like that. Any kind of preference or anything you throw, none of that. None of that. It is the market. It kind of I don't know, and it could be maybe dangerously looked at because, well, it's one of those things that surpasses all of the potential differences we have, which some people may not like. Interesting. Did you guys catch that? It may be one of the things that surpasses all the differences that we have. It takes a little bit of an elevated mindset to look into that. Okay. It surpasses the differences that we have amongst each other. It should. So it should be an equal, it should be fun to work with, fun to compete with, right? It's like I just dunked on you, right? I have I have a ladder, right? Well, that it would take one for me, right? But brother on the basketball floor, you got a ladder, brother. Come on, and we like a hoop, we like a basketball, it's the game that we love. So, has it failed? For anybody who wanted to really get some positive price action, I had to say, where is it? Y'all want to hear it again, huh? Where is the rocket? Where is it, right? Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. All right. Now, where is it, right? Because in the back, and I wanted to come live, guys, because in the back, what did we do? I threw a bull, and I asked in the back. This is what I did. I said, all right, baby bulls have no horns. Okay, first event had horns. First event back in midsummer, right? Then I wrote here, kitten hittin'. Kitten hittin'. That's right, kitten hittin'. Right? Like a kitten hittin'. Kittenhi. You guys get it. Kitten hittin'. What are we doing? We're kitten hittin' here. Right? With this feature that was going. I didn't really want to say that. But that's the bull I threw up. I know. It's not. It's just not. Bam! We wanted a liftoff. Son of a gun, huh? Dang it, right? Let's get back to some real tunes. This is just, that's not the bull we wanted thrown up in the back of the VIP. You guys know that too, huh? It's true, huh? You wanted that bull, right? So that wasn't the move. You guys know me. Because I like to call this stuff. I like to be right about it. So when I throw something at the back, I told him, when I see bull, I'm going to throw a bull. Because everybody's like, here we go. I'm like, well, this is not what I know. That's not what you guys wanted, right? But shout out to Freddie. Shout out to Jacob. Jacob, you gonna short? What are you gonna do with that, huh? You gonna short Matic? I don't know. When things are up right now, the market's so underperforming. I like to hear. What is this? Oh, there's Jake. That was funny the other day. Jacob sending me these ideas. I have to tell you guys about Jacob. He's VIP. He sent me some ideas, and so what did I send him? You guys will see this. You'll like this, huh? I said he was going long on something, and Jacob has bull fever. He does. He's VIP, has bull fever. So I sent him this. Do you guys see this? I'm like, it's kind of like this, Jacob. You can keep going long in the market like this. Look at this. It's funny, huh? And this is what's going to happen, right? Where is it? You guys will laugh at this. I want to show it to you because it was a good analogy. This is what's happening to all of the, where is it? There we go. This is what's happening to all the long positions. Here's all your trades. Don't. And so we were talking before we got, arranged into the room, etc. And we've known each other for a while. And it's just funny to me that this is another one of those right back into it. So it's just been 18, 19 of these continually. It's nice that we have some trajectory. And I know Jake's in the trade right now. He's long in terms of this. So I know that. That's nice. But from 40,500 thereabout to 42, that's okay. That's not bad. Played with some heavy volatility here. 3-4%, not bad. If you're on spot, okay, you're up 3-4%. If you're on some leverage, just take it easy on the leverage right now. This has been just an expert at just, collapsing back through. The trend, again, what do I want to do, guys? I want to get off that line. You see what I'm saying? I want to get off that line. Yeah. I like the wedge, okay? Resistance, formulating support into resistance support. I just want to make sure it's not like this, guys. We got to watch this. Yeah. I want to make sure that we're not digging into something like this. Something, right? And until, guys, that we're just in really kind of no man's land with the Fed right now. This is, and countries like, all of a sudden Russia saying we may not allow any currency. It's just, we're in a little bit of a different realm here. Things are proceeding a little bit differently. Let's get into the 1 minute. Let's look at the current pattern formation. Okay, want to always create a parallel function with the top and the bottom, right? To the extent that I can to test a bull flag. Right, if it looks like we still may have a flag formation, I always want to carry down. There we go. And yeah, a little tough, huh? You guys got that. Draw your support, your resistance, copy, up, clone, and pull down. See whether or not you can still maintain a flag formation. Some of this may just be ripping out the empty hands here, or the weak hands, right? True. On fib, right? Pickups. If you want to trade it, fib pickup down into golden pocket from preceding breakout level, okay? We like to designate the preceding breakout zones, bam, right? Up to the line, 65th percent, golden pocket, okay? And you pick, huh? Well, I would have picked this one. Okay, pick this one then, that's fine. Down to preceding breakout zone. You're at a flat resistance here. I'd say, or a complete retracement there. flat resistance could have been there, but in terms of the complete retrace portion thereof, or go to the next one. Boom. Right in golden pocket, okay? It's funny because we're all about, calling the bottom and this. We're all about that. It has to do with, what we are. But, like, how many of them, right? When you trade a lot, you start thinking, well, how many of them, right? Still, I mean, it looks nice. But it's like, how many of these? Because Jacob got a good entry. He did. It's good to see. Boy, she's slow rolling, isn't she? Just be prepared. And I told this to VIP in the back. Just be prepared. And I'll tell you guys, since you're listening now, a lot of you are. Be prepared, right? To operate in this zone, right? And I'm talking about from the current level to operate, for a return to function to that level. That's nice. To operate in this zone as well, and to operate in this level also, right? Just be prepared for rebound and fall through. Just be prepared for it. It's just like strategically with your positioning, right? Just be prepared for that. And around the 35, and around the 40 to 42, right? And around that 40 to up towards to the 50,000. Just be prepared for like I'd say tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. Just be prepared for all of that. And some volatility in the meantime. We'd like some additional volatility to continue to express itself in this level, right? As we watch this specific line that, again, as we rewind, let's go through. It's a pretty nicely indicated inverse head and shoulders. You guys agree? It's not bad. They just haven't wanted to play, man. They have not wanted to really serve as that reversal feature. They haven't. So if it wants to surprise, that'd be great. At this point, it would be a huge surprise, particularly with the overall. Like, what do you guys think that, like, the BlackRocks, JP Morgans, everything else? Now, Schwab, I tweeted out the other day, they're saying, Schwab is now saying that maybe $100,000 Bitcoin. That'd be great. The wedge, operating within that rising wedge on the macro that we're in, can get us there, right? It can. So will this feature get us back into and up above? That'd be great. As you can see, as it does it, it's not going to be without its complications. It's just not. So these patterns have been doing this. They have been doing it. You guys know on almost every pattern it's been doing this. So I hope your technicals are looking good right now. To the extent that can be saved, that's great. It is kitten hitting. We're up 1.38% on the day. Not exactly what we wanted, but we'll take 42.24. 40 up to 42, yeah, almost 43. That's nice. We'll take that over 40, right? We'll take 42 over 40 any day. Again, just the overarching concern here. And it looks like we may be working towards, that's a nice image right there. Look at that. Because it looks like we're trying to work towards that level of resistance, doesn't it? Yeah, as we look at this preceding line here, resistance, it looks like this is formulated and it may push us at least even sideways towards that feature here. Let's say that. It appears that way with that viewpoint that we're kind of working towards that, either laterally or vertically. I just hesitate right now to say anything vertically that could be imputed as something positively priced because it's been such a strong downtrend. It has been. When I see bull in the back, you will know I see bull. I mean bull. You guys know that, right? So this is a nice cross-sectional that we're currently trying to establish, okay, in terms of this line of support. Buyers pushing this to this top line of resistance here. I feel comfortable with that. And we need to get up and above this specific line of resistance here. Boom, boom, boom. Uh-oh. China just reported the nation's first community spread of the new variant. That's all I'm going to say. That is news. China reporting that. Now China is in the mix. Okay. News today of the variant. China's on the map. So we have a level of resistance, we have a level of support, and we have this, essentially this destination. I will put the destination here with an arrow on it. That would be our goal for the day. We'll have a few goals. VIP are so equipped with the indicators, everything else. We just talk these days. We do. Enjoy your charts. I love seeing them, etc. Right? So this is where we're heading on this. Boom. That's right about to that. 44,000 would be essentially another frustrated breakout of a wedge. That's fine. We'll take it though, if we can complete. And it just may take, it could take up to like 18 hours for this to work, or it could take up to 25 hours, right? You know, we have to see this through. Look at this. This could take another, actually potentially up to even past like the next 4 days to really make this journey. So be patient. In the meantime, make sure you eat well, sleep well. Always be good to those, you guys know this, those around you. Invest in those relationships you knew were worth investing in before you started investing. Absolutely. And anyone who invested in Baby Doge yesterday, you look like geniuses. It's up 25%. You look like absolute geniuses. So congratulations, you're beating the market. Baby Doge, of all things. So it's on my list here on the right, so I wanted to let you guys know. Interesting. So I think you guys got a shout out from Elon on that. I don't know. Hey, that's cool. He said something about taking it to Mars. That's all right. We would just appreciate we would appreciate some Bitcoin commentary, but that's all right. I'm sure Baby Doge is where it's at, right? It's all right. We've enjoyed trading it a bit. Back down through the expected level of support on that flag. Okay, so not ideal in terms of the breakout. Again, may take a while, okay? 4 days. We go back to... I don't want it to go down, just so you know. I don't want it to go down like so. Maybe I'll be right, or I'm not being right. I'm just telling you what I see. Like, this is the level of bull that I saw in the back. All right? Put this on a big screen TV. If you can't see it, put it on a big screen. For those of you who have taken that word of wisdom. Absolutely. Okay. So you're up 0.68%. My groceries from Whole Food are sitting on the front. I think I have to go get them at some point. I do. Huh? They've emailed me. They're sitting and waiting. See, that's not the breakout we wanted. It is not that breakout. It's not it is this. Oh, no. We have another bullish pattern. We've all decided to enter into it. We're trusting on CZ Binance on providing us accurate pricing, and he didn't provide us accurate pricing again. Oh well. Anyway, that is our one. And in addition to this, is what we are hoping to achieve with the next big macro move for Bitcoin and all of your trades. So we were up about 2-some odd percent in around two. Let's just measure what we got to. About 42,793. Okay, 42,700, not 47, 42,700. So just capsizing back down into this pattern. Now, what does that leave us with if we're going to look at that? It leaves us with an unfortunate rising wedge, which is a bearish pattern. We didn't want to see that, right? But it also serves to potentially get us into another pattern, either through some additional, through some additional price action, right? We could formulate something else. Or we could at least get to this specific line of resistance indicated by this wedge. Dun, 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 dun. And the wedge is going to have all different kinds of ways to design it right now. Essentially, it's going to be very subjective. It just is. It's going to be highly subjective, right? And, yeah, we'll get into drawing it a little bit more specifically in the back. That's why I have the purple indicated, right? Kind of the main features of the wedge versus like the green extremitures, right? Yeah, okay. So up 0.74, it was what it was, right? It just was. Yeah. So we hit it. We hammered it. We got it. We know it. We deal with it. We run it, right? The show, we run it. We do. We have to, right? That was the bull that we saw. Kitten hitting. Him, huh? Baby bull, huh? Those small horns, huh? Ain't no big bull. Hey, kitten hitting. We just went through the kitten hitting. All right. More pachinko festival down the drain. Come on. So, what do we know? We spent a long time sideways, like 65 days in this zone, right? Yep. We showed real bull then. No kitten hitting, no. That was okay. This is going to go somewhere. I see you going somewhere, right? When I see that, I'm going to let you guys know in the back. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later with everybody else, all right? Deal, huh? That's VIP in the house, man. It's our trade group. It's what we do, man. That's what we do. That's what we do. Like, you want to trade with us, you got to bring your own game, right? Right? Show up on the basketball player with, like, pro players and stuff. We got some, like, pro traders in the back. They're good, huh? They're about that good. Maybe better. I don't know. So, yeah. Yeah. So, you got to, you know, show up at a dunk contest. You got to be able to dunk, huh? You got to bring the right equipment, too, huh? So, let's see this. We'll deal with the rest of this in the back. How about that? Up about 0.82% to 42,030, off about 2,000 from our pricing target, 44,000. Okay, you guys want to get the best in terms of TA? You join with us. Appreciate you guys being in the group. Special shout out to Freddie Hidalgo. Yo, Jason's lit. You got to fix up that. Get that badge. Check your DM. The easy way. Easy way. Pick up that badge. Guys, even for base camp members, if you enjoy being here, I want you to stay here. I'll just say that, and you got to have a badge. It's restricted zone, essentially chat, everything else. So I don't mind, but if you want me to like look at something for you or for me to entertain your comment, you know. And Chris XRP Ford, you've been around, you bought 500,000 Harmony 1, and you've been around the channel for a long time, I guess, because I'm like the Harmony 1 channel. So I'm going to go ahead and hide you on this channel because you've just been hanging out. So I don't want you to comment with our VIPs. So I'm hiding you on the channel. I'm kicking you off. That's just it. That's what I'm doing. You're not going to hang out with my guys that are VIPs. You're just not. I don't care how many you got or what. Ciao. That's exclusive. That is our privilege to do in the chat to preserve the integrity of it. So guys, appreciate Freddie. Look to Freddie as your kind of go-to leader there in terms of him having a badge. It's not difficult. Just get one. Right on. We don't care who you are. Ciao. That's it. It's a privilege to be in this group. It is. And they're a privilege to deal with. They absolutely are. And I keep rules for them. So yeah, somebody just want to take TA and just cruise on like it's his show. Chris XRP Ford, get lost, dude. Go. Don't need to spend time talking to you. We have VIPs. This channel is for them. You've had plenty of chance to show some recognition for the community, and you haven't. So you are adios, bro. All right? That's just the way that we run things. I try and esteem some privilege and show some respect where it's due. People who work on their trades quite a bit, not just show up and, hey, I've got all this stuff and this money. I could care less, man. That's not how we run a community here. We just don't do that. So appreciate everybody who's making a contribution to the community, who's looking at technicals, who's reinforcing those in the back, who is a part of the group, who's reinstilling the framework of crypto, right? I mean, just perfect timing for that, Jacob. Absolutely. Appreciate that, right? Appreciate Jacob. All this stuff. That's just our group. That's who we are, right? So big cheers to the VIP group. We know who we are. We know why, right? So hopefully we won't have Elmo set on fire here in a little while in the back. We might. Who knows? It could happen. It could happen very, very quickly and easily, right? So a few outstanding issues with Luna and Link. Again, a day with one or two that are doing well, right? And you got it's just slim pickings, right? So we'll close it out. I'm gonna go get my stuff. That great country, love this stuff. In terms of we get Amazon to deliver stuff, but yes, Kitten, Hitten, and the Dead Bull. So anyway, we're gonna work on this. Don't worry about it. Don't let the morale get low. You make some money on shorts, right? Price goes up, boom, short it. But you got to cover the spread. Those arbitration bots. We'll talk about it in the back, guys. It is London. It's been great to be with you today. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. And you guys know I don't apologize for kicking people out who just show up and say, I've got all this money and all this Harmony 1, and I'm whatever, dude. Just don't fool us, right? So we will talk to you later. This is not the game of choice here in terms of things just going down and down and down, but we will hit a moment wherein they will be headed in the other direction. We need to find support. We need to find those crucial elements in terms of a real reversal. And this just wasn't it today. So wanted to come live and kind of demonstrate what we did in the back, kind of calling this, kind of a, not really what we were looking at, kitten hitting. And we'll talk to you soon, guys. It's London with Crypto Kingdom, and we just appreciate all of you guys, all you VIPs and all you base campers. And yeah, we'll talk to you soon, guys. Take care of yourself, and good trading.